Alright, we'll be starting here shortly. I'll be trying to go over everything about TTS here soon, so just hold on for a little bit. Alright, what's up everybody? Just still trying to get some things kind of a little organized, but I figured, hey, might as well throw some stuff up. Uh, there we go. To kind of show you what's going to be going on here. Game cam, there we go. Alright, so, yeah, we're going to be, for Steel City Squadron, doing some tabletop simulator course training or teaching. So um, not going to really kind of go over, you need tabletop simulator for one, and then you got to download the correct mod, which is the Unified 2.0 mod for X-Wing. And then when you create a room like this, one of the first things you have to do if you're the host is you actually have to change your color. And so colors kind of actually designate what kind of player you are. So in this table, you can have four definitive players. Um, gray and other gray or spectators. These are all spectators. Maybe white can, excuse me, maybe white can play, but I take typically red. I don't know. So now you can see my hand. It's a red hand, and it's now useful. So when the others start populating and stuff, because we got some people actually playing Vassal, which is awesome. So hopefully we'll get some more players here soon. Um, but for those on Twitch, what we can do here is I can show you actually how to create your list. So there is no escrowing yet. I'm not sure if that's going to be a feature or not in Tabletop Simulator, but this is how you spawn your list over here. It's this fancy tool. Um, so you can use FFG spawner. I've never done it that way before. You can do a single spawner, and you can do builder, and also TTS spawner. Now the TTS spawner is really nice because if you use Launch Bay Next, you can on your through the website and stuff, you can actually export a copy as a TTS because it has its own code. This was the original mod. Things were a little different. Oop. And all you do, so you copy your list, and then you pick your faction. So for me, in this case, it's going to be Republic. Now you get this fancy thing here. Click in that big box, and then Control V or right click paste. But I hit Control V, and you can save to a disk. Some people do. I always just respawn. And then it's asking which Anakin. So there's three Anakins, so I remind them it's the N1 Starfighter Anakin. That was actually good. I've never done it that way before. And welcome to my jank tank list. So, um, it's really neat. I really like how Tabletop Simulator, you get these really cool models. People do really good jobs. Try to develop this kind of stuff for the game. Has unfortunately a ton of bugs at times, and if your Wi-Fi is slow, um, it can be kind of infuriating to play. Also, you could do what I just did and completely miss a bunch of tokens. So I gotta grab them. I mean, this is not that big of a deal, but just kind of an annoyance. Boom. Okay. So it is a pretty good user interface here. You can see it just kind of skips around a little bit at times. And yeah, so after you get your list kind of made like this, you pick your side. Your opponent would do the same thing, and the first and most important thing you're doing is you gotta assign your dials. So you can take all of them at one time, or you can do it one at a time. I suggest one at a time because I've just had issues with the game. So, this is an unassigned dial for a Republic ship, and then boom, you place it on top of the ship, and it'll assign it to Padme, and now knows it's for Padme. Same thing we're going to do for Anakin. And you can kind of see here, I'll do 2 at one time at least. There we go. So, do. Alright. See if we can get some others. But, okay, so the other thing here is that's pretty much it. So now you're pretty much ready to go, and it's like playing X-Wing in real life. So it's really nice in that regards. I really like that. I feel, it's easier to see. You can start looking around. You can really examine the board. You can get some good angles before you start doing some measurements. And so they did some really cool new features and stuff too. In this mod, so really these guys should be proud of their work. One thing I suggest: go over to the cards, hit shuffle. You probably guys aren't hearing any of that. That's why. All right, so like shuffle that there. And then you got to pick your rocks. So they have them set in the sets. And so how rocks typically work, you pull out the same one in each time, but you hit the number over top of them, and you kind of just, or you can like just kind of scroll through them. There we go. Those are my 3 rocks. So those are the 3 rocks I pretty much always play with. You can group pick up. So to do the box windows, just left click, drag. You can actually change that mode. I have it kind of blocked off, but really one of the things you want to do, like I can flick. One of the things you want to do in this with Tabletop Simulator before you ever play an X-Wing game is just kind of load, or an online one, is just kind of load up, mess around with it on here. It's a physics. There's a lot of cool, neat things because it is like, it feels like a source engine kind of thing. So you can, pick up tokens. You can move things around. So it is kind of neat in that regard. It feels like you're actually picking up tokens and moving them. And the neat now originally when the game came out, you used to have to use the template, put the ship down. There's this whole system of cards, actually. So this is why the table was built the way. You would have this region, and then your hidden card region, and you'd pull out all your cards for your tabletop or for your dial, and then you'd pick the card that you wanted, and you'd put it face down right next to the ship, and then you would reveal it. And it was a really cool system. I actually liked it. And then they did the auto movement for that. I like some of these features here, and I'll show them when I'm actually playing a game and stuff. But some of it's also not. I think it's very buggy. But now you don't have to do it this way, which is good because this has some nuances. One thing to note is the default degree rotation is 15, and you can change it in intervals of 15. So I'm picking up and rotating with the mouse wheel. That's a 15 degree. You can see I can do 45, 60, 90. And then delete is your friend and your worst enemy in this game. So you pick when you like want to get rid of tokens and stuff. You can take them, pick them, and delete them. But be cautious because you can end up deleting your own ships, and that's really annoying. Token stacking is a thing too. So see, it's showing 3 there of focus. And then the dice. Now, this is kind of neat. You pick the number of dice you need, you hit R, that's how you roll, and then you can manually change these dice. Unfortunately, there is some issues with this. It's one of the, I'm only highlighting it because not just because it happens, it doesn't happen all the time, but like there's a weird technique to like get things to pop out the way you want it to every time. I hate it. I've called people out on it all the time. I used to play Destiny on here a lot, and it was the same kind of thing. I'd watch my opponent, and they'd get this spin, and you just know that, well, you're not really rolling. Like I'm doing it the bad way right now, but like you could kind of like that, stuff like that. So you can. It's annoying. Some people could get good with it. One of the other things that I want to show before people start showing up. All your tokens are available here. First player tokens, kind of neat because you can, who's first player? Well, red or no, it's actually blue this time. F flips tokens, which is useful for cards, also. And also charge tokens. You can do that with pretty much anything. Oh, bombs. Let me grab this back over here. Buzz droids, they have like these subset tokens for them. Now, I think that these guys don't have movement on their own. There used to be an old way to LT2, like, yeah. Yeah. See, I don't think these have, there's these, I don't think Buzz Droid or Probe Droids have their own movement system anymore. But Bomb Dropper is a new tool, and it's a really neat tool. So, like, this is unassigned right now. I'm gonna. I accidentally assigned it to Breeze. So we can drop a bomb, hit the 5 straight. Now, like, whatever the bomb is, you go to the bomb or the mine, you pull, again, this is the same thing as asteroids, they have the bombs here, and you just drop it over top of the, unassigns it, sorry. Now it's assigned to Breeze. So then, like I said, it's one of these things, so like, let's say it's cluster mines, automatically does that. So that's a really neat feature, it's really fast. You can hit the back. Let me grab like prox mine. So again, like clusters, rig cargo, and they only show the middle, Connor net, and then like I said, you just and it'll drop it down in place. Now it locks things. So when something won't move, it means it's locked. So what you want to do is unlock it if you're going to delete it. And like now, see, I can pick it up. But look what happened. I picked up my shield token. I could have ended up losing that by accident. Same thing here. It locks it. The game will actually let you know if you go over things too. So just like Vassal, which is really nice. Unassign, and then I'll delete it. Let's see, unlock. Not everything can be done with a right click. I used to know all the commands and stuff, but I don't now because they kind of got rid of it, and I've only recently really started playing on TTS again. There's more leagues and stuff, which is fun, but not, sometimes they die out pretty quick. That's how you get more damage decks if you need more damage decks. Yeah, this one's more exploration than Vassal. Like this is pretty intuitive, I believe, on how to get things set up. Um, I want to get rid of that note so it doesn't see it. There are, you know, this is the infinite pool of tokens over here. So you pull the token that you need, get what you want. They have fancy charge tokens that have these cool, like 3D, and then you flip. Oh, that's neat. Stuff like that. So that's why I really applaud all the hard work all these guys have done. Oh yeah, there's you can do custom ship models, shield tokens, or I don't even know. I avoid this kind of stuff. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I gotta grab it. I literally gotta grab. Oh. I can't grab it. Oh. I can't grab it. Oh, is that annoying? Again, things like this drive me nuts about Tabletop Simulator. I'm just gonna try to delete it. There, I got it. My suggestion: don't touch that. I mean, mess around, obviously. Again, infinite pulls of stuff, so infinite range rollers. If you see the infinity symbol pop up or something, it means there's an infinite number of them. You can move them around, really see things. You can change your playmat if you want to, which is cool. There's just neat images on here. So, awesome work by the people who do these mods. I'm never playing on that one. You know what? We'll do that one. It's a cool map. Yeah, so all we're gonna do is wait for a couple other people to possibly join. I think they were supposed to join around this time. I don't know. I can't really remember when we agreed to talk and stuff. So, yeah. There's a whole timer, which is nice because you can actually play it in real time. I still suggest rounds with Tabletop Simulator. I don't know how many times games have crashed. It's much faster, especially after you figure out. So I can show you guys after, so you're setting up a game, okay? So my opponent's here. You toggle rollers. So this is like the grid in Vassal, okay? So this is our 2x2 grid. We're here. One thing you have to do that's different here than in Vassal is you lock your rocks. So now, no one can accidentally grab them. We have these dice here. Highlight. Oh, I accidentally grabbed a rock. I move a rock, and we have to figure out how to put it back. Fortunately, say that was all done. We're good, so we can lock them. Toggle the rulers again. Hey, this is our range 1. And they will always set up range 1 this way. So then, red and blue versus each other, and purple and orange versus each other. So it's nice because you can have 4 people in one game play against each other. Yeah, and then the other feature is, okay, so if you're flying ships around the board, so, we set up, we'll get our guys out here, all right, so you come here, planning phase, moves. Now, you guys can see this on Twitch, but no one else can see this. Actually, did I not actually add that? Oh, I should add that. Let me do something here real quick. I just realized I'm missing something on my screen. There we go. There we go. All right. So you guys can see this. Your opponent can't see what you're selecting. You will select the maneuver, and you can see how there's a white box. It hasn't been selected. It's grayed out. It means it's been selected. Guess that's what it is. And then you hit set. you'll get a notification, red player or whatever color player has hit set. Okay. Then, I'm going to do it for Anakin also. Set, whatever. It's not that important. I'll take off the rollers. Okay, and then again, like, ones, 1 through 6. So say it's Anakin's turn, or Anakin or Padme here. All you do is you flip them. Now, if you have after you reveal stuff, you do those kind of things, or you can do actions and stuff here. But we're gonna keep this simple. All you do is you hit move. Hey, look at that! And look, that was Anakin. He went too hard for us, and it shows up. There's a notification. Anakin turned to right, which is a TR2, and then you can hit undo. If he accidentally did something else, you can show the template. Get rid of the template by hitting it. You can hit undo again. You can hit move, undo, move. All right, and then these are your T's for tokens. So this little menu pops up, and if it ever stays up like that, that's awesome. If it doesn't, it's annoying because it will like do this freaking out thing. And the nice thing is the appropriate tokens that can be created by the ship are just there. So strain them, stress them, ionize them, and they just pull out of the infinite pile for you. Ionize is interesting because if you ionize a ship, and it like this, it's like dropped right on Anakin. Then I can hit that and it will automatically move Anakin one straight. So if your ship doesn't have that dial, it does that for you. Again, you can just pull out all the tokens you need, and that's how it's supposed to work. If you highlight, I've had issues where I've like highlighted and deleted whole ships. It's really frustrating. So that's your tokens. The other actions here are you can check for target lock again. That's just range 3. And this is something I wish Vassal had, is just specific ranges. I know there's already a ton of keys and shortcuts and stuff, but I really wish this was a feature. Just range 2, just range 1. It auto deletes it. And you can either hit delete or you can hit it here. Front arc, side arc, back. And the neat one about front is it shows bullseye, so that's your bullseye arc right there. There's a now new automated way of doing it. The other actions, boost. You got all 3 directions, and then barrel. Barrel works a little differently. You pick your 3 slots. Now, I don't fly Echo or anything. I'm pretty sure it's automated for those ones. So it like does the 2 and Star Vipers and stuff. So you don't have to worry about that. But look, one thing I can't do is pick up Anakin right now. He's actually locked because we started moving him. So if you need to move him, like take him off the board or whatever, you hit unlock. Okay. And now undo completely restored it to its last saved position. So that's a neat little feature. Okay, unlock. And let's flip it. No dial is set. I can hit move and I'll do it 3 hard here. Set it, flip him. This is kind of how you do slam too. Again, if you know the codes and stuff, you can do it like this TL3. I think there's a way to type that in. It used to be in here. TL3. Yeah, cool. So that's a tight left turn by 3. So those features are still here. That's how you actually used to do it when with the cards and stuff. So that's why you had to learn them and do the boost and everything. But yeah, so barrels, and because it's a neat trick. So you just pick those positions. And then, again, you go back and forth. Now, I've moved one of Anakin facing this way because we'll do Padme here. She went over there. All right, so it's shooting phase, all this kind of fun, So comes to shooting. You can right-click on a ship, and if there is someone in the front arc, it will tell you like this yellow text. And I know it's kind of cut off on my screen, but the point is, I wonder if I can move this. Nope. Okay, I'm not gonna break it. it shows you if there's any valid targets. Now I'm going to move Anakin, and we're going to do it again. So right click, and if you have multiple arcs or a rotating arc, you actually can pick up the token and rotate the arc, and then it will pick the correct arc for you, or it does more. How is there no valid? Oh, Padme's on the same team as me. Okay. When I get a game going, you'll see that feature. It actually shows the lines and stuff. So it's kind of a neat feature. Kind of like Vassal again. Shows if it might be obstructed or not. They won't guarantee it if you're in bullseye. Because you can do this. Oh, I did it for Padme. I think I'm a little notorious in the one league because I said it was in. They're like, well, nubs don't count. And I'm like, well, I thought it was overlapping more. But no worries. So like obviously this would be range 3. So, you type it out if you're not voice chatting. Grab, roll, hitting R is roll. And then you do that, and I can be like, here. And then the other one method is, and it all depends, who you're playing and stuff, but I like to drag the token next to the die, and then this is 1 through 8. So 1 is a blank, I think 2 is eyeball, 3 is a hit, 4 is a hit, 5 is a blank, 6 is an eyeball, 7 is a hit, and 8 is a crit. And that's on that die. So just play around until you get the right die. Don't try and sit here, pick it up, and spin it. It actually doesn't work. So just kind of hit the number key that you think associated it, and it should rotate to that face. So I'm using the force. Spend 3 hits. Padme, rolling 2, or 3. Hey, look. It hit. Hit me for 2, and, let's say she was already down a shield. You would go shield, and then drag, and then say... And that's kind of the Vassal set, or the tabletop simulator set, is hitting tab to do this arrow. Okay, that means I'm set. So, like, I should have actually done it for the attack die. Let's say I got the same thing. Use the force, spend it, switch. I'd go like that. And then my opponent would roll. So that's the way you signify what you have going on. So then I could drag that back or keep that next to Anakin. Some people keep force next to the ship that's associated with them. Put cards back. If it's a crit, you just flip. Again, you hit F to flip. There is no crit tokens specifically. So you can just get the... I don't even think he has the crit token over here. Critical hit. I wonder if it assigns it. I never checked. No. Yeah, so just to remind you, you just put the crit token out, just like in real life. Or, shuffling back. R is a shuffle. R is shuffle, roll. And then you select and delete your dice. I just found this really cool tool in the last game I played at a different one. So I'm going to go to... I think it's... objects, components, saved objects, and I got this really cool roller. So I was able to save it, I don't know how to get it, but this one guy had it, and it's really neat. You click it, and the number of dice that you get, and then it rolls them for you, and that's really cool, and then it logs it. So blank focus hit, or blank, so, and then your opponent would do that, and I like to keep copies of it. And this kit pops up in the chat window too, so like you can, it pops up in the bottom left for the player number, and then you're like, oh, look at all these dice that are in the way. Next attack, you just click it again. But say, hey, it's actually in the way, you kind of grab the bottom of it. If you grab the bottom of it, so you can come here, and that's how you move them. You can delete them, and... So, say I had like that force again with Anakin. He's rolling 2 dice. Same kind of thing here. You can change the dice, and I did the, use the force, and then change the die to that side, and then I go set, and then my opponent rolls their dice according to dice. And it's really nice. I really like it a lot actually. I think it's a really neat tool. Um, you know, I have it saved now officially in my TTS, so if you play against me, I have no problem giving that to you. So, it might be here. I don't know if it's in this mod. I have yet to find it. Someone else gave that to me. But again, yeah. So again, however you're gonna play Tabletop Simulator, it's its own, you know, it's its own beast. If you choose to use it, it's pretty neat. If you don't, you know, oh, it's okay. You know, like I like Vassal more still, just because this can be pretty buggy. Uh, the one thing I want to tell people is just so I'm gonna unlock him. Is just be patient with people in this. You know, at times things break. It lags. It lags real bad at times. You know, that's like I had an opponent. He's like, I want to quit our whole game because you're like he couldn't see my dice. All of a sudden, I would have hits, and he'd be like, oh, that's ridiculous. And it's like, well, I'm sorry, it's lagging. And he's like, well, I can't play that. I'm like, all right, whatever. And then he created the server. Kind of still happened. And we still were doing those things. So, um, teach their own on that kind of stuff. Um, all right. So that's just kind of a basic overview of how to play Tabletop Simulator. Again, I think it's pretty intuitive. You spawn your list, you assign your ship dials. Oh, if something happens, there's a rewind time button. It takes you kind of like to a last save state. And there's no way to record. This is another thing that's not great about Tabletop Simulator. Like, you can have a vlog file of, your log file from Vassal. There's nothing that saves here. Not like you can maybe come into the text and try and change that, but like, or save that, but otherwise there is no logging of the text at all. I still suggest, even if you're voice chatting, or if you're not voice chatting at Vassal or on Tabletop Simulator, to type out everything. Some people do, some people don't. It's kind of frustrating because they're going to be like, "Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, see, look, that's that tabletop jump." I'm I'm the only one in the room right now, and it still kind of does stuff. So I'm gonna flip the table. It's a fun thing. And then we'll rewind the time, and I'll try to show you. I don't know exactly where it's saved it at. And this causes its own issues. So look, mod is up to date, load complete. Guess what? None of my dials are assigned. It says the name, but it's actually not assigned. Unless you see these symbols on it, doesn't mean it's assigned. So just in case, and like right now these guys were unlocked. You might have to go back and relock things. Just things like that. And that's not to belittle anyone actually playing tabletop, who play on Tabletop Simulator and stuff. This is an amazing mod. Takes a lot of effort, especially with all these ship models that they make. It's very impressive. So, all right, we'll go on hold here until someone else joins in. So I'll see you then.
see if that worked.
Mm-hmm.
Connecting. No, do you want to play casually, or do you want me to stream it, or does it matter?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I have my stream up actually right now. If
Oh,
that's
cool.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine with me. That's cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Let me
I'll just take.
let me
Mhm.
promote you real quick.
Oh, okay.
Or there we go.
So, what does the promoting do in this X-wing? Does it
Uh,
let me do something I
it
normally couldn't?
yeah. I don't know if you can actually activate certain things. Some of
Oh,
the
okay.
for some of the features. So I always promote the opponent that I'm playing. Um,
Okay.
just to give them options. And I think they did that intentionally because like people would randomly join and then pick the color of like orange and then flip the table and it'd be like, uh,
Yeah. All right. This may take me a minute just to input all of the like
oh,
your list into my overlay.
oh
So
yeah, oh
I'll
yeah, sure, no problem.
be as quick as
Oh, here,
possible.
I have here. Let me send you the XWS through Discord then, real
Oh,
quick.
thanks.
Yeah,
That's great. Yeah.
yeah, I'll send it to the into the private chat. There we go, into a private message.
Okay.
There you go. Oh yeah, it puts in the URL from it.
Oh,
So
oh, neat. Okay. I'll just
yeah.
try and get. There we go. All right. Let's see if that works.
Yeah, you use tabletop stream also or TTO?
Yeah, TT. I'm using TTT.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yep. Gotcha. All right. Whatever reason it doesn't want to
I
say.
think it's the URL portion. Sometimes that freaks it out.
Yeah, I thought I did. Let's see.
Oh,
Let's try.
ah,
Let me click the link and see if that. Nope. Okay.
I know what it is. It's Anakin. It's a pain with him.
Yeah, K2SO has the same issue. My son tried making a K2SO crew member or something, or a pilot, and it wouldn't load correctly.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. So when the new stuff doesn't want to load at times, I found a stupid way. Like when I streamed the Outrider, we played Epic in that tournament. Um,
mhm.
I would take like Vader and make him into a Raider.
Oh,
like
neat.
yeah. So like that's how I did it. I was like, I just because it will accept all upgrades. It just doesn't know like the pilot ID is wrong, and then you just change it in TTT to get it to be accurate. Yeah, there's like weird ways to get this accurate.
So,
Yeah.
how would I adjust this to make that work?
I'm trying to figure that out now.
Okay.
Barisafri. Anakin Skywalker. Oh, I think it might be this. So I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change Padme and put Padme twice essentially in here.
Okay.
I think that's how I would do it.
Yeah. Sorry for the hassle. Just,
No, you're good. I don't. Nope, that didn't work. Hmm,
well, I mean, we can play without the overlay. It's up to you
that's
if it's
true.
easier.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You know what? let me see if I can get it to work on YSB. I have it on there too. Maybe that one will populate it
Okay.
properly. And then I'll
Okay.
send it to you if it works.
Okay.
So
That's
how?
where I create my list
Yeah,
on
yeah.
YASB.
That's 90% of my list. The rest are on the others on Launch Bay because I'm sitting on my phone trying to figure out.
Okay.
So how long you been playing X-wing?
X-Wing 1.0 for I don't know. Gosh, four
That
or
one
five
worked.
years. Yeah, yeah. It's been a long time, and then X-Wing 2.0, ever since it came out. But
Nice.
I only play with my son and my girlfriend, so I don't get to go out too much. And yeah,
Oh, okay.
but
That link that I sent you works. The YSB
okay,
one. Yeah, that worked no problem for me.
okay, cool. Let me put that in here. Okay, let me click on the link instead then. Okay. Maybe I'm just not doing it right. So
You
if I
should
click on the link,
you should be able to just copy that second post I sent you. You can copy that whole thing and that will work.
and including the link.
Yeah, I did it with the link.
Okay, let's try that. No, it doesn't wanna.
Huh.
It's weird.
Maybe try it without the link again.
Uh, oh, maybe. Okay, so maybe I'm copying the builder URL instead. Like, I guess I don't know where to stop.
Uh,
Is it?
um, let me think. I gotta look at it again. Um, you can stop it at the
Points
point
200.
200. Yeah, so before the comma, after 200, everything before the comma.
Okay, I'll give that a try and see if that works. No. All right.
Huh? Yeah, that didn't work for me. I tried it again for the player two. Hold on, let me try to see if that. Well,
Okay.
try opening it up. Open up the link and then export to XWS through YSB. That's the other way.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, that's just
404. It just says 404 not found. That's
try
weird.
that. Try that second that other link.
Okay. Okay, there it is. Okay, so let me then do export to XWS.
Sweet.
Select all.
Sorry about that. I didn't
No,
really.
that's my fault. I mean, I wish
Nah.
technology worked and I understood it.
I'll tell you what though. This is the one thing I like. I was talking about this earlier too. Is that like I like TTS. I think
Hmm.
it's really neat to play on here. It's
Hmm.
so buggy. You
Yeah,
know, you
it
know.
worked, by the way.
Okay, great.
Yeah. Okay, so you have 200 points, Anakin, Padme, 104th, and Barriss Offee.
Yeah,
Okay.
so the Jank Tank tournament. They randomly generated two lists for you, and then you pick one of the two. And the only thing you can do to modify the list is drop an upgrade off of one ship and add another upgrade to another ship.
Oh,
So
wow.
so I am stuck with like this advanced sensors Padme. I got Yeah, and then I had Anakin. I'm okay with this Anakin. Like Padme with regen's all right, but you know
Hmm.
you don't really use advanced sensors that much with these N1s. Um,
Hmm.
and then I had a naked Barriss, and then this angled deflectors 104 pilot, which is to me is the most annoying thing because he can reinforce, but he's down one shield. So,
Right, right.
right. So I'm like, and bid doesn't matter for this. You always roll off in this tournament. You always roll off to
Hmm.
see what you get, like who's first player. And so I was
Right.
just like, screw it. I'm just gonna add CLT to Barriss. Like that's the only thing I don't, I might as well add something.
Well, to be honest with you, I haven't really played any of the newer factions. I messed around with the what are they called? The Delta Sprites or whatever they're called.
Delta Sevens, yeah.
Yeah, I've messed with those, but I've never played the Separatists, and I've never seen these Naboo fighters before. So that'll be
Oh, okay.
interesting.
All right. Well,
Yeah. So I'll be trusting you to tell me when your effects will
sure.
murder
Yeah. Yeah.
murder
Yeah.
my fleet. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
at least this isn't Rico layout here. That would be the
Yeah.
scariest one. Rick is rather annoying at times.
Oh, really?
So if he goes faster than you, and you attack him, he gets an additional defense die. If he goes faster than you and he's attacking you, he gets an additional attack die. So he goes from a 2-2 to a 3-3,
Oh,
and
wow.
and he's always going faster than everyone.
That must be annoying. Does he have like 3 agility too, or?
No, no. Well, so they're a 2-2-3-2. So
Okay.
they're like a phantom. Okay. So
Okay.
you're
Cool.
like they're like Whisper but -1. But then Rick is like, well, I went faster, so therefore I'm now threes across the board essentially, and it's just
Mm,
so you're like
that is crazy.
yeah. And then he always has an evade because he most likely did a 3+ move. Yeah. So the ship ability for the N1 is like is the same thing as the defender. If they do 3 to 5, they can perform the evade action.
That's pretty sick.
So yeah. So now Republic has little defenders. They don't have a 4K turnaround that's white, but they're super fast.
Hmm. Wow. Well, it'll be an interesting list to fly, I think, once I get around to figuring those things out.
Oh yeah, yeah. Republic is a lot of fun. Not sure if you're aware, but Obi-Wan was the most flied player at Worlds. Uh,
Really?
yeah, and then they said that, and then when the points change came, and they're like, "That's why we only increased them by 1 point," and we're like, "Wait, what?" The most flown pilot in the entire game was only increased by 1 point, and then it was just like, yeah, all right, we don't see
That's now.
the.
Is that Obi-Wan on his Delta or
Yeah,
on?
on his
Does he have a neb?
no,
Okay.
he only has the Delta, and they
Okay.
did that, and I get why they did that now, because hyperspace. This is extended, but like hyperspace, um, they can only take CLT. They can't take that other one that increases their attack, and gives them 3 shields. The Delta 7 title.
Hmm.
So, because the Delta 7 ship has 2 configurations, CLT, and then the other one is Delta 7, and Delta 7 makes them X-wings, and
Wow.
yeah, and so they're strong, and Obi-Wan is really powerful as a pilot. He's a 5, and he has his awesome ability of he has force, and he can keep focus tokens out for its team. So
At range 2 or something, right?
I think it's actually up to
At
range 3.
range 3. Well, that's nice. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Um, can you send me the link to your uh to your list?
Yeah. Yeah. This is my list. Do you need a link to that,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
what do you?
if you wouldn't mind. Yeah,
Yeah, sure. I'm on YASB, so let me
nice,
export to XWS
nice.
and send that to you. Let's see. Message. Okay.
Nice.
No, I see why it includes that URL. Let's see if I can do it without it.
So the older lists typically work better. Oh,
I'm sorry, what?
oh, no, that didn't work.
Did
Can
that
you just send me the link
didn't
to the
work?
URL? Yeah, just like before. Yeah, I think
Gotcha.
for some there's like a weird glitch going on with it. TTT.
Gotcha. Right. No problem.
Awesome.
Let's see if that. How's that?
Perfect. Yeah, that's working better.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah, it's weird that you send the XWS link and it says it's 404.
Right.
That's
But
a
you send the link to the page, and yeah,
yeah,
that works.
sure.
I'm just glad I have a tool that's like, free, and I'm just glad to have
Oh yeah,
something that I can use.
right.
So I don't want to, harp on it too much, but I'm
Oh
just
yeah,
happy to have it.
yeah. It's a really cool overlay.
Hmm.
Yeah, they did a great job with it. All right, well, yeah, I'm at 200,
Cool. So I'm at 197.
so I am 3 4s and a 2, and
Okay, 3 4s and a 2, and I have a 5 in here. Okay, 2 5s and a 4.
mhm.
So that means, since I have initiative, right? Because
Oh,
I have the lower squad cost for
no,
the.
you get to choose. So you can
I
give
get to
me, yeah,
choose,
you can
right?
give me first player or you can take first player. So that's
Um,
that's the point of the bid.
right. I think you don't have any 5s, but
No.
yeah, normally I would give the other player initiative whenever we have 2 matching 5s because of Whisper's decloak ability.
Right.
Um, You know what? Yeah, go ahead and take first player. That's fine. I
Yep.
don't know if there's a benefit to doing so, but this is
Well,
just casual anyway.
yeah. I mean, the reason like it to me it makes sense to give me first player for you
Hmm.
because Ved can then adjust his speed based on after what I do.
That
So
makes sense. Yeah.
so like if I was gonna bump you, you could be like, well, I'm gonna go a little faster now, and then
Right.
now I'm not gonna bump you, and so stuff like that. So
Hmm.
um,
I don't know of any reason why you wouldn't give the other player first. I mean, like if you had the option to give someone initiative or not, I never saw the need to take it because during the combat phase you're exchanging simultaneous fire. So why would you ever like if you're always going to get a chance to shoot at equal initiative anyway? What's the point of being able to shoot first? You know what I mean?
so if you have like a lot of ones or twos, and
Okay.
you want to block with them first, so you want to
Oh, I
get
see what you're
you want to
saying.
get your actions. Yeah, you want to get, and actually, it's a really weird strategy now in 2.0. Sunterfell, he's one of the best 6 blockers out there, like I6
Really?
blockers. Yeah, well, because he can get in, do a bunch of repositions, right? So he can barrel boost,
Mm-hmm.
and as his 2 actions, cause a block against another 6, and then he
Okay.
gets a focus.
Gotcha.
And
Makes
so
sense.
yeah, so there are these weird weird
Strategies.
strategies
Yeah.
out there. So yeah, there's it's 90% of the time you want to give the first player, um, you want to give them
The initiative.
first player. But okay, yeah. So I'll do a traditional right in the middle.
Okay, that's cool. Let's see. Okay, so from here, I just have to measure. It's a range 1 ruler.
Yep.
To do that. Let's see. Is that too close? Probably.
Yeah, that's a little close, but
Yeah.
it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, that looks okay.
All right. Take this one and plop it like right. Yeah, that looks good enough to me.
Yeah, whatever works for you. All right. There's gonna be a lot of asteroids over here. It looks like it's
That
good.
looks good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that. I
Cool.
like it. Lock it.
And I guess over there, that should be range 1, I think. I'd have to move it further out.
That's all right.
It's
Yeah.
hard to nudge this ruler. Okay,
Yeah.
that seems to work.
Yeah. That's the one. I used to have to do it when I played table. Like that's playing before a lot of the automated stuff. That was kind of like you had to like drag and see if you hit something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. No, no, it looks good to me. So.
Cool.
All right.
All right, so I'll move that out of the way then, and that back.
There you go.
Okay, so I guess you go first on everything.
Yep.
Yeah, on everything. Yeah.
Yep. My whole list. So.
Yeah.
Alright, so my 2 with his angled deflectors, they're deflecting nothing. Um, he'll go there. So since you're a little unfamiliar with these guys, I'll kind of go over. So Baris, she's with CLT, so if she gets a bullseye when she performs her attack, she can add. She just adds an eyeball to the dice roll, or to the dice results. So she rolls 2, and then if you're in her bullseye, she gets to add an eyeball result. So it's a really neat feature. Then her pilot ability is while a friendly ship at range 0 to 2. This includes her. If the defender is in her bullseye, or if the defender is in the attacking the attacker's bullseye, so her bullseye or another friendly's, like say Anakin's, then she can spend her force to change an eyeball to a hit for them or an eyeball to a crit for them.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah. Now she only has 1 force, and then the ship ability is fine-tune controls. So after I fully execute a maneuver, and this could be even if like I land on a rock that because you landing on rocks and obstacles is still fully executing.
Hmm.
I can spend the force and then do a booster barrel roll action.
Oh, so you can boost off of an asteroid?
Oh yeah,
Oh wow. Oh,
as
cool.
long as you don't go, the template doesn't go through it.
Okay,
So
gotcha.
like yeah, like if I landed something like this, I could barrel to the left, but not to the right.
Oh
Um,
wow, interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
or I probably couldn't boost here now because I'd be boosting through the rock, but I could definitely barrel left of it. So it's kind of a fun strategy sometimes to you intentionally fly on a rock and then you're like, well, I'll barrel off, and they're like, uh-oh, you have a shot still. Like, yes, I do. Um, uh,
Okay.
Anakin.
So,
Oh,
mhm.
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I'm just so I thought whenever you hit an asteroid, you don't get an action. So, but
True.
your ability lets you do that,
Right. The fine-tune
right?
control, the ship ability allows me to
Okay.
do that. Um,
Okay, cool.
yeah. You know,
Gotcha.
like Nine Nub and Pattern Analyzer. Okay. So
Okay.
Pattern Analyzer still allows you, after you fully execute, even if you hit a rock, it's considered fully execute, so you can still do your action. And it's kind of a fun little thing because you can just, barrel off of a rock and then your opponent is like, I hate you. Um,
Fun stuff though.
Yeah. Anakin, he has a neat trick. He can, before he reveals his maneuver, he can spend one of his force to barrel roll, and it's not considered an action. So he can
Oh
do it while
wow. Okay.
stressed, and then he can barrel roll again, because it's also a neat trick.
Yeah.
Uh,
A lot of maneuverability with your list.
yeah. Oh yeah, Jedi. Republic's pretty maneuverable right now. And then
Hmm.
Padme's annoying. If you're in her front arc, um, and it defends or performs an attack, you can only modify one eyeball result.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Cool.
see, yeah, you can still other results can be modified, but if you get 3 eyeballs and you spend your focus, only one of them will get changed.
Wow, that's crazy. So I
Yeah,
guess it pays to have a lot of low agility ships against Padme then.
right. You want to kill her. Uh,
Yeah, right.
and then yeah, then they got regen. Again, that's kind of what I was stuck with. So,
Okay.
uh, let me.
And you've got reinforce on your arc there, or the
Yeah,
104th Battalion.
if I
Hmm.
ever take the reinforced action with him, I don't know what I'll be doing. Um, Anakin will go like Anakin will go here, and
Sure.
Padme will go there. All right, I'm good.
Cool. So do you want me to lock the asteroids, or is that already done?
I did them for the 3 of them. Here,
Okay.
I got them.
Oh, okay.
Yep, all locked.
Okay, cool. Alrighty. So let's see here. So my 4 goes first. All right. So I had to do something like that. Actually, you know what? And then my 5s. And my turrets are facing forward and back. And I guess Whisper here. Um, hmm. Interesting. Huh. Okay. So I think that's good.
Okay,
Hopefully.
all right.
We'll see.
Hey, it's fun. That's all we're doing. This is all for fun.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, I have to assign my dials, I guess, huh?
Yeah. Don't forget that. Yeah. Last night I played. It was so laggy for me. I ended up like deleting 4 ships like every other turn. It was so annoying.
Yeah. I understand that.
Uh, I don't even like. I'm plugged in. I'm using. I'm in an Ethernet cable, and like it's just like, what is going on right now? I think there's just too many people at home.
Well, that's it. Everyone's at home
Everyone's
using
at home.
bandwidth because they can't go anywhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. All right. Oh yeah, I gotta probably set my maneuver. That's probably a good idea.
Oh, no worries. The Talon rolls appear to be a little buggy in this. I don't know if you've seen it or
Oh,
not,
I saw
but
your post. Yeah, what's going on with that right now?
well, if you like, I spawned Luke and was trying to do a Talon roll with him, and it's like the left Talon roll is on the right slot and the right Talon roll is on the left slot. And if you
Interesting.
pick the wrong one, it reverses. So just an FYI. I
Okay.
mean, there's always an undo button, but
Yeah, yeah.
like I can actually see that on my TIE Advanced right now. Or yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why the link. I thought I didn't even think I was going to get on to play TTS at all today, just because everything broke for a little bit, for a while there, and it was like, oh, okay, like you couldn't even assign dials, so there was like no real point.
Right. Okay, so there's that. And just to make sure I got my dials straight. Sometimes I mix them up and that's bad.
Oh,
Okay,
I've
so
been,
I
yeah,
think we're good then.
yeah.
So this is, yep.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm good.
Okay. So yeah, there's no system phase stuff going on, so it's just activation now, right?
Yep. All right. So my two first. Boop. He's just gonna move,
Cool.
and he'll just focus. I could have reinforced. It would probably be the only time this game I reinforce, but I refuse. All right. We'll do Baris next. She's gonna do two, and she will boost one forward with just fine-tuned controls, and then she'll take a regular action of focus.
Cool.
All right. Anakin. Um, he's just gonna go one forward, and he's just gonna focus. And then Padme, she's gonna go one forward, and she'll just focus.
Cool. Okay, so my 4 goes first. That is this guy over here. So it's just a 2 hard turn to the right.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess my action, I guess I can set it through here. I guess I'll just focus.
Yeah.
Not much to do. And then Whisper is going to 1 hard turn to the right. And I'm going to take the cloak action.
Yep.
And Rear-Admiral Shiranur, whatever his name is, we're going to go...
We just call him Rack.
We're going to go 2 straight with him. And I don't think he can do much of anything.
No, they took his boost away.
Did he really have a boost at one point?
In 1.0.
In 1.0? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, I forgot about that.
Well, you could put an engine upgrade on him.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, he was so maneuverable. Poof, he'd just be across the board. You're like,
yeah. All right, so I guess that's it. So the cloak tokens stay, but everything else has to go. Focus.
Yep. And my force regens.
Yep. Cool. All right, so I guess we're back to dials again.
Yep.
Oh boy. Okay, so. Another thing that's going to take some getting used to is this particular digital version and your depth perception. Like, if I turn here, am I going to hit this rock or not kind of thing?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, that's I always call it, because I play Vassal a lot. It's like I got to get my Vassal eyes ready. And yeah, and tabletop, I think it's a little easier to adjust my eyes for tabletop compared to Vassal at times. So, but yeah, it's the same thing. It's tabletop eyes, like, being able to see those movements. Absolutely critical for sure.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, let's do. Okay, I think I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good too.
So yeah, so I don't think I'm going to decloak
Okay.
yet.
All right. Well, I'll let my little 104 guy go.
Okay,
He's just doing that. Um,
cool.
and he's actually got a barrel to the right.
Okay,
And he'll do it all the way back. And
give him
that's
some
stress.
space. Cool.
Okay. We'll do Brees again. And she's just going to two bank. And no fine tune. And we'll just focus.
Okay,
Anakin will barrel roll to the right. So he's going to spend that force to do that with his pilot ability. And then he'll move one forward.
okay,
And then his regular action will be to focus.
okay,
And Anakin or Padme doing a 3 straight, and so because she did 3, she gets a free evade action. Well, she gets to take an evade action, and then she's gonna boost to the left. That'll be it.
okay, cool. Alrighty, so I guess my 4 goes first. Flip. Okay, so it's going to be a 3 slight turn to the left. And for my action, this point, I guess I'll just take a focus. Okay, and then that Rear-Admiral there is just going to go 2 straight. And there's no combat here yet, so just do a focus, I think. Well, I already took it.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
and
good.
then
If you want to change it to something else, that works for me.
yeah, I'm just thinking, but I'm not confident with my flying yet on a digital. Like I have 2 options, one is to go up and around, and then one is to go in between the asteroids. I'm like, well, how confident do I feel with my digital flying right now to do that?
Right, right.
That's fine. And then as far as Whisper goes, I'm just gonna go 2 straight, and a token should come with it. And I guess, it doesn't matter, does it? I'll just take a focus.
Yeah.
If I barrel to the right, that would probably take me off the board. So I'll just take a focus. Okay. Alrighty. So I think all the focuses go away.
Yep. Force regen, all those fun shenanigans. Yep. And back to dials.
Cool.
Yeah, so do you follow the competitive scene at all for X-Wing?
I watch it on TV when
Nice.
I feel like it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's competitive, but I'll watch Gold Squadron podcasts from time to time, or is that
Oh, yeah.
VBTV or whatever. Like I'll watch whatever is on YouTube, but I don't follow like the latest stuff. Like I think the only name I know is like Paul Heaver.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Paul
Something.
Heaver. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
3-time world champ.
Yeah, that's the only name that I currently know. So is it doing good?
You know what? I think X-Wing's pretty darn healthy in terms of, as a
Yeah,
game right now, for sure. So that
cool.
that's a good thing. It's just Yeah, that's why that's why last year I actually went to Worlds. It was a lot of fun. Playing in real big tournaments and stuff. It's just been a blast. I've gotten the chance to do that myself, and so I'm always just
That's
I don't
cool.
know. It's kind of I call it my table talk for for X-wing.
Uh-huh. Okay, there's that.
Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
And with him. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I'll just do that. Okay.
I'm
Cool.
good.
All right. So I don't think that Whisper is going to decloak yet.
Okay.
So yeah.
And that's blue. So we'll get
Okay.
rid of that, and we'll just focus. Paris next again. She's just gonna one bank, and she'll just focus. Annie will do 2 straight, and he's just gonna focus. Padme 3 bank, gets her free evade, and she will boost forward straight.
Okay.
And that's it for me.
Cool. All right. So my 4 goes first. Mine is a 2 hard turn to the left, but I think I can turn that into a 1 hard if I wanted to with
Yep.
my same bearing and difficulty of speed 1 higher or lower instead.
Yep. It's a solid ability.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a 1. So I guess I'll just flip the dial back over and set it as a 1 and do that.
Yeah,
If that's all
I
right.
don't think they have the one hard, so
Oh, that's right.
you
Yeah.
can right click on the ship and
Okay.
type in. I think if it's to it's T for tight turn, and then R or an L, and then the speed. So like in the description. So I think if you're doing a TL1, right?
Okay.
And then
Okay.
yeah, that's it.
That. Okay.
Yeah.
So I was too much.
Oh,
Okay,
so
undo. It did it automatically.
yeah.
Is there an undo button back here? Let's do that.
Yeah, hit undo. I think it's on the dial. Nope. Oh yeah, there it is. There it is. It's
Yep.
underneath the action. Yeah. There we
Okay.
go. Nice.
Cool.
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm in range, so I'll do a. Yeah. Okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, so I'll take a. I guess I'll take a focus.
Sounds good.
Where's that at? I didn't know about the.
Yeah, before the way automatic used to be when the mod was out and
Mhm.
when it was 1.0s, you had to right click and type in the maneuver. So you had like a set of cards, and you would drag out the card that was your move, and it'd be flipped over, and then you'd
Oh
flip it.
my.
Yeah, you'd flip it and then type in the command.
Jeez. It's crazy. Okay, so Whisper just did a 3 hard there, and I think for my action, I might do a barrel roll back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, considering that you're about to come in hard. Okay, so yeah, I might do a barrel roll to the back. All right, assuming it lets me.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Nice.
And that leaves the Rear-Admiral there. Flip. Doing it too hard to the left. And did I hit the asteroid?
Yep. Oh no
Um,
no no! You didn't. No, you didn't. It doesn't. It's
wow.
yeah. Nice.
In chat,
Like a
I
glove.
yeah, I don't know how that happened, but okay. It was not. I was totally planned. Yeah, totally planned.
Yep. Yep.
All right. So as long as my template won't overlap it next turn, so that's good.
Right. You're
Okay.
good.
All right. And I guess for my action now, you may get a shot here. So I'm gonna take a reinforce to the front.
Yep.
Action. All right, so I have to spawn that, and then I have to assign that 4. There we go.
Yep.
I think. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So that's it, I think.
Yep. And now it's shots.
Shots. Okay, so I guess we gotta figure out, are we in range? I think there's a way to do it on my dial, right?
Yeah, there is, and then there's also the new feature. You can right-click the guy.
Okay,
And
and
then
it's a
there's
purple line or something.
yeah, that's how you draw the lines and stuff. So yeah.
So it's a range 3 shot, unobstructed.
Yep. And then
Right.
if you want to get rid of it, you do that again.
Okay. All right. So I get, I guess, 3 attack dice shooting out the front, and then with my ability, I can turn.
One
Let me
eyeball
change
to
one
a crit.
focus to a crit.
Right.
Okay. All right. So I need to get 3 dice, and you have what? 3 defense or 2 defense?
Oh, sorry, I grabbed one of yours.
No. You're fine.
Yeah, I will get 3, and then it's range 3, so I get 4 total.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. All right. So just R. Oh, that was stinky. Okay, so I got 1 hit on that one.
Yeah.
At this range, I didn't think I was going to hit, but
yeah.
you know.
Well, now here, real quick before I roll the dice. So I
Mhm.
played someone. They created these really cool things. So I suggest saving them. I'm going to show you this. This is really neat. You click it, and then it auto rolls,
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
and then it pops up in the chat what happened.
Oh wow.
Now,
So is that a separate mod I can download or what?
I don't know. I don't know where he got it, but he has it, and it's amazing. It's not that like the dice rolls like that was absurd that I just got, but like okay,
Right.
say it was the next attack and I defend it again. I just click
Uh-huh.
it, 3 times. It deletes the other dice. Then
Wow.
yeah, it's a really neat thing. And then you see evade, focus, focus. It's a really cool tool.
Neat.
So I started using that. So like I right click, saved it as an object, and then I pull it up when I play now.
Oh, I can do that. Okay,
Yeah,
let me
yeah, you
try.
can use it
Okay,
too.
I'm
Yeah.
trying to right click.
Oh
It's not
yeah,
letting me do
just left click the top.
it. Left click the top.
Yeah.
Right, I'm trying to right click to save it. Right clicking
Oh,
is rolling the
the
dice.
bottom.
Oh, okay, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
and then save object. Got it. And
Yeah.
then that's going to be red dice, and then has to be that.
Yeah, and it's like
Thanks for the heads up. I did not know this. Save.
yeah.
Cool.
It's a cool tool.
All right. Well, you clearly did well on that one, so no damage.
Yeah. All right. I don't think you're 4. Well, it'd be my 4s anyways. So, the only one who will have a shot is going to be Baris back. So,
okay, and
yeah,
you've got.
I got range 3, into rack, into the Rear-Admiral.
Okay.
So.
Gotcha.
So
I get 1 die.
Yeah. You'll get 2. But
Well,
because
my agility is 0 though. So,
I forgot. I thought they were 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No, you're fine.
I only get 2, and because you're not in my bullseye, I don't get my additional die at all. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna do 2 here.
Okay.
And I will. So all right. So now I'm gonna do Baris's ability here. So I'm gonna spend that focus for 3, to change these 2 to hits, and then I'm gonna use her force to change that to a crit.
Change 1 into a crit.
Yeah, just because I can.
Right, makes sense. You're gonna regen the shield.
Oh wait, you know what? You're not
anyway.
you're not in my bullseye. I can't do that. It have to be in bullseye. So never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. All right, so
it wouldn't matter because yeah.
Yeah, you have shields. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, so I need 1 die. So it's either
Okay.
So I got an evade, so I take 1 damage.
Yeah.
And the reinforce doesn't do anything to that. So
Right.
I take 1 shield on Rear-Admiral there.
Right.
And
you were taking 1 either way unless I only got 1 hit.
Right.
Which is, that's reinforces like actually balanced now.
All right, so reinforce goes away.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
And back to them dials.
All right. Interesting.
Yeah, the other upgrade I'm thinking of instead of CLT on Baris, I
Mm-hmm.
have enough points is Chopper, droid on her, and Chopper for Republic is kind of interesting. So it starts off, you can after you execute a maneuver, you can take a red evade action. So kind of cool, but you do that twice. And then after you use those 2 charges, you have to flip the card over, and Chopper goes insane.
Oh, really?
And so after you fully execute a maneuver, you have to assign a jam token to a ship at range 0 to 1. And so it's fun because all of a sudden, like your Jedi, who most people actually put it on, um,
Uh-huh.
starts moving around and starts jamming the opponent. And it is, and because the Delta 7 is so maneuverable, it's
Mm-hmm.
really hard. It's really hard to get away from it. And they rolled it, and this is annoying. That whole fine tune controls, I can do that first and then do chopper. So I can be at range 2, boost in or barrel in, and then chopper you and give you a jam token. It's like, that's annoying.
It sounds annoying.
It is. It's very annoying.
All right. Ugh. Ugh. Okay, I just hope I don't. Hmm. All right, I'll do that. Okay. So I think I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and decloak
Okay.
Whisper.
Yep, I'm good too, so yeah.
Okay, so if I hit decloak, I can do I guess back. Hopefully this works. Okay. And then I have to delete the cloak token.
Right.
All right. And then I get an evade token for the Stygium array.
Yeah.
That's going crazy.
Yeah, it's just I'll just grab one for you.
Sometimes the inter. Oh, okay, I got
Yeah.
it.
Oh, I got
You
it.
got. Okay, sorry, my bad.
Oh, you're good. All right. Yeah, I know. I hate when the interface starts freaking out.
It's wonking. Yeah.
All right. So we'll just focus there with that big guy. We'll do Baris next again. She's gonna 3 bank. I think she likes that spot, so she'll just focus. Um, and then what else she wants? Anakin, and he's going to, because he did a 3 and higher, he gets his free evade, and he will just focus. And then
Cool.
Padme, she gets her free evade, and she will also just focus. Okay.
Okay. Well, this is gonna probably be Bump City here. That's bad for the Admiral. So I have to move my TIE Advanced first.
Right.
So I have them set to go 1 straight. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do that. And for my action, I will do a target lock on, I guess.
Baris. All right. Well, you can measure the range. So remember in 2.0 you can scan now technically. So you don't
Oh,
have to
really? I thought you had to I thought you had to commit to an action, and then if you didn't.
well,
So
okay.
as long. Oh,
So
go ahead.
target locking changed. So in 1.0 it was I'm going to target lock and then I'm going to pick and then we're going to measure and we're going to see and I probably fail. And then you don't get your action. Now you just say I'm target locking and then that's why you can pull up the
Measure everything. I see.
everything. And target locking is one of the only actions in the game that you probably won't ever fail at all.
All right. So if I do a range 3, this will tell me what I can do.
Right.
Okay. So probably, I guess Barris Offie. I mean, that makes sense. You've got a lot of tokens on your range 3 ship over there.
Yeah.
So I'll turn that off. And for target lock,
It's that white. It's like the white one.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. And I have to drag that over to you?
Yep.
Okay. And I guess I'll move that. Okay, so then I guess I'll do Whisper first. So Whisper is going to do a 1 slight turn to the left. Okay. And for my action, I will take a, let's see here. You've got, pretty sure I have a shot based on, yeah, I do. Okay. So I'm thinking just a focus, just to be safe.
Yeah.
And this I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I did a 3 slight turn going in.
Oh, okay. I think you'll fit.
I don't know if I'm going to clear Barris, though. I might collide and go back to the asteroid.
No, you're gonna fit. That three was a good call. Yeah, I didn't think you'd come 3 that way. I was expecting just a straight kind of maneuver.
Right. I wasn't sure if I figured you're going to block, so I was trying to find a way to clear this, but I wasn't sure if the 3 was going to be enough. Okay. So I guess, I mean, you've got rear on that, but you're going to be hitting in the front there too. Oof, it's nasty. I think I'll take a reinforce with Rear-Admiral in the front.
Sounds good. Now, the one thing to remember is basically everyone's in Padme's arc anyways, so you only can modify one of your eyeballs anyway, so it won't really Rack. The nice thing about Rack is, okay, I don't care about your ability, Padme.
Yeah, right, because I just have the reinforce and that's it. I mean, I don't have any defense tokens, so to flip that. Okay, all right, this is gonna get nasty. Okay, so
that was a good move. I think that was a great call.
Well, trying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack. I guess we'll start with Rear-Admiral. I'm going to attack Barris Offie at range 1 through the back arc. So I guess that's 4 dice to your
3.
3, is it?
Yep. Base agility is 3 for these things.
Okay. So I just have to click this 4 times, or how does that work?
Just click it 4 times.
Okay.
Nice.
Well, I don't have any focus tokens. My reinforce is in the wrong direction.
Well, it doesn't matter. You just need to be reinforced at all for Rack. He doesn't care about the direction.
Wait, I thought it was in the direction. It does. If you are reinforced and the defender is in the front or back arc matching your reinforced token, you may change.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I actually have to have you in that side. Yeah.
Okay, so just those 2 then?
Yeah, so it was just a hit and a crit on that one. So that's easy for you. 3 dice.
All right, and I'll spend a force then there.
Okay.
So I'll flip that, and and cool. So be safe on that one now.
Makes sense. Okay, so my 5, I'm pretty sure I have a shot on Barris from that direction, or from that arc. I'll just go ahead and use my... so that's range 2.
Yep, 2.
Barris Offie. Okay, so I'll go ahead and turn that off. So Whisper's going to do 3 attack dice to your 3, I think. Yep. So I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these dice here.
You actually don't even have to delete it. That's the nice thing. You could just click it and it'll auto delete those ones.
Oh, it will. Oh, okay, good to know.
Yeah,
okay,
I found like I said, I'm learning this tool also, and it's really nice.
Nice. Oh my
god.
I stink. I got 1 crit on that one. That's terrible.
All right.
I do have juke, so that's going to allow me to change an evade to a okay. So the way it works though, go ahead. My juke would kick in after you spend focus. Or I mean it would kick in before you spend your focus.
Correct.
So it would
Correct. Yeah. So it doesn't matter because I'll be safe either way.
Right.
Okay. Yep. So cool. That's your 5. So my 4s are now up. And what we'll do is we'll start with we'll start with Padme here.
Okay. You've got bullseye on the decimator.
Yeah. Do I? I don't even. We'll go with
Padme.
Yeah. We'll do range 3 into Whisper.
Okay, makes sense.
So
All right.
that'll be 2v. Yeah, I'm only shooting 2 dice. Let's go into rack again.
Okay.
So it'll be 2v0.
Okay, gotcha. One hit. My
What?
reinforce doesn't do anything to that, so
Yep.
I have to take another shield.
Yep. All right. We'll
Okay,
do
and then
Anakin and Anakin will do. Yeah, he'll do his range 1 into the Admiral.
okay, makes
So
sense.
we'll do 3v0.
Okay, the admiral's gonna get lit up.
Just one again.
One hit. Okay, hey, that's every little bit counts though,
Yeah. Oh
especially.
yeah. All right, and then Baris we'll probably have a range 1. Yeah, so we'll take that range 1 into the Admiral.
Okay, no reinforce this
Yeah.
time.
So
Okay.
just 3. And actually, did I have bullseye on? Well, it doesn't matter. I was looking to see if I had bullseye on
On
Ved.
Ted Volso, whatever his name. Ved, yeah.
Yeah.
Ted.
I do. Well, I don't have any way to modify it. So, yeah, we'll just do 3v0 again into rack.
Okay. Nice.
Hey,
Oh,
nothing.
nothing. Okay.
All
Wow.
right. That's all right. Okay. Ved.
So that's a range 2, I'm thinking.
Right. I think you
Okay,
also have
so
bullseye too. So.
yeah, I don't know if that matters with him, but I do have fire control system, so I can re-roll 1 die
Yep.
and then keep the target lock.
Right.
Okay. And then I can also turn a hit into a crit as part of my ability. So that's what 3 dice because
Of ATC.
right, advanced targeting computer. Right. Okay. So it's 3 dice. 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to turn that 1 hit into a crit, right?
Yep.
And I don't think I can modify the focus in any way.
Yeah.
I could spend my target lock to
Well,
re-roll the
no,
focus.
you could just use FCS.
Not
You have your fire control
right,
system.
right. So do I just hit R a couple times on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't want to delete these other ones.
Right.
So
Right. Yeah. So it works like the irregular dice after they're spawned.
Nothing. Okay.
All right. So then I get my 3 again.
Okay.
And okay, hit crit. So that's going to be a shield and a crit.
Okay.
And hull breach. So everything's a crit.
Oh, that's crazy. Okay, so you're down to 2 hull though.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. I was
All
hoping to do
right.
more than that, but geez, your guy is really really agile.
Yeah.
That is awesome.
Okay. Yeah. So then this guy. We'll go into
Okay.
rack there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be range 2.
Okay.
So 3v0 again. Hey, hit crit.
Hitting a crit. So my reinforce kicks in, and I only take 1 shield.
Right.
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 Okay. All right. So I'm down to 0 shields. Okay. Crazy stuff. So the question is, do I want to spend my evade token to get a cloak?
Most likely, yes.
Probably, considering the way things are working right now.
Well, the big thing for Whisper is he always wants to have an
right,
evade.
because he'll get that free evade token once he decloaks.
Right.
So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and spend my evade, and I'll give myself I'll just grab it from here. Okay, and then I think, and you get your force back.
Right.
Okay, cool.
And so I don't forget, Baris has a crit.
Okay.
All right.
Do you play in a lot of tournaments, or do you just fly casually? Mainly?
I play in quite a number of tournaments right now.
Oh,
I played
cool.
probably too many, if you ask my spouse.
Where do you go for? Like, I'm just curious. Like, where do you go for all? Is there Pittsburgh tournaments, or do you have to actually fly to different states for all this stuff?
Well, Worlds is always going to be in St. Paul, Minnesota, because that's where FFG headquarters is at.
Oh, okay.
So that's Worlds is there. Then there's like local tournaments here in Pittsburgh. So like when the stores are open, we actually have four solid stores or four of them. So just
Hmm.
about every Sunday there's a local tournament. I don't go to all of them. I go to like one or two at most.
Right.
And then right now is the first wave of bigger tournaments. So store championships are happening. Um,
Wow.
yeah, and so they're fun. Those are fun. And then the next step is prime, or I think they're called prime championships, which will be at the local stores again. So those are all that means is there's more stuff there. And I
Hmm.
think if you win a prime champion, better prizes. If you win a prime championship, you get a ticket to Worlds, which is cool. Then there's System Opens, and System Opens are really large events. And there's actually there was going to be one in Ohio, but I think it's going to get canceled now, or because of everything. So things are going to get delayed
Right.
around.
Right.
I've gone and played in Ohio before. I've gone out to St. Paul. And I've gone to Nova, which is in D.C. every Labor Day. Um,
Hmm.
and so that one's really neat because um, I, I I I probably will never get to go to that again just because it's bad timing because it's over Labor Day. But
Right.
um, no, it's still a really neat event to go to because that's a grand championship or nationals essentially. So winner of
Hmm.
that, I think like the top four get to go to Worlds also. But I actually already got my Worlds ticket because last time I was at Worlds, there was the what they call the first chance qualifier for
Hmm.
2020, and I won that. So
Oh,
pretty happy.
cool.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. Yeah, that's why. Well, top 16 people got it, but I actually had a really good MOV that I was up there, so it was pretty
Nice.
awesome. Yeah, it was a good day after having a really rough Worlds experience. Um, per
Those
si-
are long days, though. Like, I
six
just you have to
rounds.
spend all days at these events. Yeah, that's what. That's the entire day, or do you have to split that up into two different days?
There's enough people that it's going to be multiple days every
Okay,
time. Yeah, they
gotcha.
they do it multiple days just because. Um, I'm not sorry. I've been chatting and not thinking about my maneuver.
Oh, me neither. I understand. That's fine.
Uh,
Whatever you need to
Barista does not like her position.
do. Who, Barris?
Yeah, or however you say her name. I I
Yeah, I don't.
I'm bad at saying the names.
If it were up to me, I'd pronounce each Y in Kashyyyk.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's the right call. Um, Let me see.
Hmm.
No, that doesn't make any sense. That makes sense. And
I'll just redo that. Uh, my son is like, "You want to play X-wing?" I'm in the
oh,
middle of
if
something.
you need to go, that's no
No,
problem.
no, no. Trust me. He plays Dead by Daylight all day long. He can wait for me now. All right.
All right. I think I figured out this mess. Gotta double check. One. Yeah, that's the right. That makes sense. All right, I'm good whenever you are.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and decloak to the right and forward. Not sure if I'm going to make it, but I'm pretty sure it'll work.
Well, you get to check all 3 positions. If you if you do all the right to the forward, you won't work. It will, and if it doesn't fit, because you declare to the right, and what if you fit in any of those 3? That's what you can pick any of those 3. Like it's
Gotcha.
it only fails if you don't fit in any of all 3 of them.
Okay, I know I'm not going to fit to the right. It's gonna be right forward or nothing.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right. So yeah. So get your free evade. Get your evade, and then it's my guys.
Okay, someone's asking a question in chat.
Oh,
Or
nice.
some.
Oh, hey Jim. You joined the voice chat. How's it going? I can't hear you, Jim, for some reason.
All right, hold on, Jim. He can't hear you. Are you in Discord?
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
Well, let me back out and I'll back in. There we go. Can you hear me now?
There seems to be a lag or delay or something on Nick's end. Because Jim can hear you immediately, but for some reason.
That's really weird. Let me disconnect, maybe. All right. How about now?
Get it back.
There's a do you see the spawner on the side of the table? It's like a gray table. It says FFG spawner, single spawner, TTS spawner. It's like on the very far right or left. If you zoom all the way out, there's like a little like machine.
Zoom out of what, the map or?
Yeah, right. Are you actually in the X-wing? Are you talking about Tabletop Simulator?
I'm talking about Vassal, yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about Vassal.
What's your question about Vassal? I know Vassal.
He deleted a ship and wants to know how to get it back in Vassal.
Oh, hit the undo button in the top left-hand corner.
We had already gone through a whole action. I don't even know.
Just keep hitting it. Just keep hitting it until it goes back. You can literally take the entire game all the way back.
What was the undo?
It's under, in the chat window in Vassal, top left, file, and then underneath that is, not in file, but underneath that there's a symbol that looks like a U-turn, and that's undo.
Okay.
And then that, yeah, and then you can just kind of keep backing out until you get to the position of, I didn't delete my ship. And then just kind of redo things. All right, Vince, you good there in that position?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm happy with that. So your 2s and 4s have to go, right? Okay, cool.
Yep. So he's gonna go there, and he will focus.
Okay.
My 4s will do Anakin next. He's gonna spend a force to barrel to the right.
Okay.
And then he will flip and move and probably bump, which is fine.
Yeah.
So no action. Just to be on the safe side for Padme, she will advance sensors focus. And then move. And she'll plop herself right there. And then Breeze, she hated this turn. And she'll bump right there. So that's it for...
You've got a lot of stuff to...
Well,
okay.
I was trying to... that's why that was a good move with Whisper to go there, but my goal was... I really wanted to be like right into the next of that, and I knew I was like, there's nothing that fits. So I was just like, hope for the best. So...
All right, I am going to, with Ved here, I'm going to do a K turn, but whether or not I increase speed or decrease speed, I may have to do a 5 to clear, the Admiral there. So I'm going to do a 5K turn instead of a 4K turn. So I guess I can either use the ruler or just type it in like you had said before.
I think it's just 5K.
Yeah, 5K. Yeah. Let's try that. No.
Let's do this. Okay, move him. It'll pop up with what the move is. Like hit the move button on there,
Okay, and then just to see what it is in chat.
And then we'll
Okay.
undo it because we know. Oh, or I mean, or you could keep that. I mean, yeah, it is K4, so it should have been K5. Should have worked. So I'm surprised that didn't.
Do I have to now when I do that maneuver though?
What's
You
up to you?
have to determine whether you go speed up or speed down before you move. It
Right
says,
before
while
you
it says.
technically before you move.
All right, well
But
then yeah, we'll stick with the 5K then. That's
okay.
just fair.
I mean,
It's only fair.
it doesn't matter to me. So
So it would be 5 and then, or would it be 5 and then 5 then parentheses K5? Is
no,
that how that
just
would work?
K5. So you hit the we'll hit undo there.
Okay.
On the yeah, there we go. And then right click
And then
K5.
in parentheses. Oh, there. Oh, it has to be in parentheses. Okay.
No, not in parentheses. It automatically does the parentheses.
Oh,
In
gotcha.
the chat window. Yeah, so I just typed in K5. It's not 4K or 5K. It was 4K5. So the maneuver in script and then the number. So
Gotcha.
nice. All right, stressed for you.
Yep. And then Rear-Admiral's going to go next.
Sounds good.
He is going to do a 2 hard turn to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And for my action, I'm going to take a reinforce in the back.
Sounds good.
So I'll take a token there. And Whisper, I may bump you. I'm not sure. It's a 1 hard to the left, considering where the templates are.
Oh, you should fit.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And I guess for my action, I will, at this point, I will take a focus.
Sounds good.
Okay. So the question is, who am I going after? So I guess we'll start with
Racky Rack.
Yeah. Can I measure attack arcs now? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so like in technical rules would be declare who's going, and then you can measure everything from that ship that's going, and then you make your attack or not.
Well, I think based on what I'm seeing here, I may try and shoot Anakin since you don't have any defense tokens.
Yep, that's a good call.
On him. So I'm gonna do a range 2 shot into Anakin. I don't know if you have any like special abilities that I don't know about.
The only thing is Padme is active, so only one of your eyeballs can be changed, which again, not really that big of a deal because Rack only can change one. But if you had ways to change multiple, then that would be that's the only way. So
okay.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So it would be 3 dice at range 2.
Yep, I get 2.
I got
there you go.
Crit, and then I'm going to turn the focus into a crit.
Right.
With the reinforced back ability.
Yep. 2. All right, and I'll take 2 shields.
2 shields, nice. Okay.
Boop, boop.
All right. Could have used those crits when you were unshielded, but hey, I'll take whatever I can get, you know? Okay. All right, so I have to do 2. Yeah, I keep forgetting about my overlay. All right, so that's that. And now Whisper has a shot, and I believe it's at range 2, probably too. Let's check.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting.
Range 2 onto Anakin. I guess that makes sense. So, all right, so I'm going to do 3 attack dice on your Anakin there.
Sounds good.
Okay.
And the same thing, you can only use one eyeball, change one eyeball because of Padme, which.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to go ahead and, yeah, it's just 2 hits and a blank.
Sounds good.
And I have to spend my focus token to do that.
Right.
I just deleted my ship. Okay, so how do I get just Control Z?
Undo? I think so.
Oh, hold on. That did not.
There's a, yeah. I think we have to hit the terrible rewind.
What does that do?
Okay. I'll do it. So like okay. It's gonna like kind of reset the game a little bit, but rewind it 10 seconds.
Oh, it's 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Is that not enough? No.
I think you could do it again. I think you could just keep doing it every 10 seconds. My bad. Sorry.
That's all right.
If I
That's hey, it's honestly something that drives me nuts about Tabletop Simulator.
the ship
Where's
was
everybody?
locked.
What, Ryan? I'm assuming that's Ryan.
Where's everybody?
They were all playing Vassal for a
Oh.
while.
See that?
Yeah, it was good. Alfred and them were all playing Vassal. So I don't know what happened to everyone else. We're trying to re-grab Whisper here. We lost them.
Yeah, idiot me deleted them. All right. I can try and spawn them and then just try and rotate them based off of
Sure.
those
that
lines
works.
there.
Yeah, I can't see.
Because that's close to
Turn on the
space.
button?
Not.
We did the undo button, but it didn't spawn them. So I'm just gonna.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah. Tabletop Simulator has a lot of limitations.
All right. So I'm gonna spawn Whisper here.
Now I
And-
saw there is all right. There's a weird feature that. Let me see if this will work real quick.
Okay. Sure.
And it did not. Okay. So,
Restore one.
Yeah, I
Okay.
tried to do that restore one. I've never gotten it to work.
Well, it would have been closest space to closest space. I was one hard from right in front of Barris,
Right.
so I can try and recreate the maneuver if you need me to.
So like, see, these lines are actually objects. So watch this.
Okay.
There. Something like that. So you're like, your nub is now
Okay.
officially off of it and stuff. So I'm good with that there. If you're good with it there too.
Yeah, that was my. Well, I know I wasn't an arc of Barris Offie.
Right.
Like, I
right.
knew-
Barris did not have you.
Right.
So we can yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
keep
sorry
your
about
evade.
Oh, my evade. That's right.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So you had 2 hits there.
Right.
So we'll just do this. Yep. And all right. So Anakin is now rolling here. See if he survives.
He will.
He was gonna survive, but hey, you can't get to juke him because he can't be juked.
So it's 2 hits.
Yep. He has 1 hull left.
Okay. All right.
All right. And so now all of my guys, my 4s, before your 4. So we'll do Anakin. Might as well. Oh, let me get rid of these lines. You have to unlock them. See, they're just like objects in the game.
That's. Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
There we
Gotcha.
go. All right, so Anakin. Well, we know that Whisper's there. I'm pretty sure that's just range 2. He's just like not triggered yet. So, let me do this. I gotta put his dial down.
Okay. I have to reset all my dials too.
Yeah. So I'll get the arc here.
All things considered, it's still a fantastic program.
Oh,
it's-
yeah.
There are a couple of annoying things, but all in all, it's like if I didn't have this, I don't know how, I mean, yeah, I could bring out my tabletop version, but this is much easier.
Oh yeah, understandably.
And I can play with ships I don't have.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, that's the there's groups of us. Some of us play Vassal, some of us play tabletop. I play both. They both have their advantages and disadvantages. Typically, especially when I'm like trying to prepare and stuff for practice, I just try to find a game wherever.
Right.
So, all right, we'll do Anakin in the Whisper, and yeah, so we'll do. Oh, you hit me with Whisper, so get yourself another evade token.
Evade token, right.
Yeah.
Thanks. Forgot about that.
Okay. And so we'll do 2v2 back.
Okay, against Whisper?
Yep, against Whisper.
Okay, gotcha. Hit focus. Okay. And 2 blanks. Evades can turn in from blank to evade, or does it have to be focus?
No, it can be a blank. Yeah. So
Okay.
evade's only evades don't add dice; they only change dice.
Modify, right.
Right.
So I'll spend one evade token then to change one of those blanks into an evade.
Sounds good.
And then that's just no damage.
Yep.
I think.
Padme, then she's gonna go, and I'm gonna do the same thing here because I know it's. I'm like 90% positive. I'm positive it's range 2 in the whisper there.
Yeah, look, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just. Hey, look, it's range 2.
I believe you.
Yeah. So range 2 in the whisper. We'll do another 2v2 there.
All right.
All right, and
Focus?
yeah, we'll spend that focus for 2.
Nice. I want to take some damage here, probably. Evade, evade. Wow. Okay. Wow, I got lucky. I was so lucky. Okay.
It happens. Nice. All right.
Yeah, yeah. It's the one time it's going to happen this entire game. You watch. Okay.
All right. We'll do Baris here, who is completely in your rear. And she gets a range 2 into rack. So
Okay.
just 2 again here.
Right. I have a reinforce, right?
Yeah. Nothing. I'm not gonna spend that force.
Okay.
So you're 4 now, Ved.
Okay. It's either range 1 or 2. Let's find out. It looks range 1.
Yep, range 1 in bullseye.
Okay. Let's get that off. Okay. And there are 6 debris fields just floating in the middle of space up here.
Oh yeah, that's one of the errors that happens.
Gotcha. I'm just gonna I think I got him. Okay. Okay, so that would be 4 attack dice because 1 with the targeting computer and 1 at range 1, right?
Yep.
There, sorry.
Yeah, you're correct. Yeah, 4 attack
Okay,
dice.
gotcha.
Yep.
All right, and I have crack shot, so
Yep.
I may spend that as well. We'll
Yeah.
see.
And everything's a crit on her anyway, so because of Hall Breach.
Right. I will. Wow. Okay, let me think about this. I have that advanced targeting computer, or I can just spend the target lock.
Right.
And well, no, with my advanced targeting computer, I can turn a hit. No.
So you want to spend it here because you got to go for the kill.
Right. I think I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to
real quick, because I'm not sure if you're aware of this. Now this is so if this was a hit, here's the fun thing with ATC: you could change that to the crit and then spend the lock, and then reroll.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So as soon as you modify the die in some way, the others, it's locked in there and won't change. Okay. Interesting.
Oh no, I was talking about with advanced targeting computer. Hold on. Yeah, just you had your crit, and then just roll 3 new dice real quick.
3 new dice.
Yeah,
right.
because you're gonna if you're spending the lock, then
Yeah.
to roll them. Yeah. Oh, there you go.
So 2 crits and 2 hits. I don't think there's anything. I don't see a need to do crack shot. Well, go ahead.
Well, yeah. I get 3 dice. I can natty out. I can natty out. I'm not gonna natty out, so I'm gonna die. So save your crack shot.
Yeah, gotcha.
Which is disabled power regulator and a panic pilot. She's so panicked she died. All right. Now I stopped deleting ships just because errors.
Right, I understand completely. No problem.
So I plop her over there.
All right, so that token's going away.
Right.
And okay.
Yeah, no, what I was talking about earlier was, okay, so let's say, whatever these were. So like your attack roll was something like this, right? Like it was 2. Okay. If this first dice, like if you were rolling real dice, so your 4 was a hit, advanced targeting computer allows you to change 1 to a crit. So you get to change this to a crit. Then you spend the lock.
Right.
And then you get your results. And so then you would take what you would get. So that's one neat thing to don't forget with ATC, because there's a lot of people who are like, I spent that, I can't change it. It's like, no, you change it first. So those are those.
Gotcha.
Yeah, those are those little things. Okay.
Cool.
We'll do the rear shot here though, with my looks unobstructed actually into Ved.
Right. Nice. That's nice. Okay.
So it's just going to be 2 out the butt, and it's range 2, so 2v3.
Oh, nice. Hit crit. That was good. All right, give me something good. No, wow, that's crazy. So I take 2 shields on that one because I can't modify it anyway.
Right.
So that would be just 2. It's a nice shot. All right, so I'm down. Okay.
All right, and end of the round, so you can cloak if you want
definitely.
to. Yep. And then
Oh yeah, I probably should.
all the fun things.
Oh boy, crazy stuff.
All right. Okay, I gotta assign this dial. This is an exciting game.
It is. You're very good.
Oh, I appreciate that. No, you're good yourself. Yeah, you're flying very well. I like how you're flying rack. And I'm already very concerned about Minister Tal too, because like I know it's like, well, if I damage you, then you just focus and then or target Lark and things get worse.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll do.
I have a funny story. So last year I went to play before they changed the names of tournaments like 4 times with 2.0.
Oh really?
Yeah, it was bad. They came out with they called them hyperspace trial. So it was hyperspace format only, and it was a store championship, but it was in hyperspace. The I played a guy from Pittsburgh, and he was flying double decimators, so Rack and Unikun.
Oh, nice.
And
I've always wanted to try that.
oh, it's a solid list. And he's a good player with it too. And I stole the game from him. I'm losing, but I managed to kill Unikun. And my list was Sunterfell, Merrick Steel, and then 2 Tempest squadrons, the generic TIE advances, and they had passive sensors. Merrick Steel had passive sensors, and Fell had Predator. And Merrick's ability is wonderful. He can, if he puts a crit into you, he can pick between
choose
3.
which one.
Yeah. Well,
right.
We're down here in this corner, and he's stressed, and he has to do the 2 hard next turn, or he has to do a hard maneuver, and he's he's full haul, and I put 1 crit into him, and I give him damage ended, and I win the game.
Oh man, that's I hate that. Or when you ionize someone off the table.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Sucks.
It was. I mean, he clearly won this game, and I just said no, you do not get to win this game now. It was so frustrating. I felt so bad for him.
I've been there. I completely understand that. Oh.
All right, think.
Okay. This is something to think about. Okay, so. All right, so if I do that and then. Sorry, I'm almost finished.
No, take your time.
All right. All right. I think I'm hope I'm good. I guess we'll find out. All right. So, okay. So then I guess we're going to decloak.
Yep.
And I'll bring her. Guess we'll go try forward. Okay, that worked.
Sounds good.
All right. And then delete. And then I get an evade token.
Yep.
Okay.
All
Cool.
right. So we got to do the 104th. He's gonna bump.
Nice. Bump.
Yep. And then we'll do Anakin, who's going to recover a shield with R2. And,
Oh, nice.
And then he's going to do his 3 bank that way. And he will...
That is.
He's going to get his free evade.
Oh, okay. He also gets a disarm token. Is that where he
Yeah,
can
he's
fire
disarmed. Yeah, he's disarmed. I regen.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I almost forgot that.
No, I just wasn't sure if you had like an ability that would offset it.
Oh,
like
no,
R2D2.
yeah. Oh, thank goodness.
From R2D2 from 1.0. That was crazy. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to barrel roll with his regular action to the right of him there.
Okay.
So wherever barrel's at. And I'm going to see if the middle fits. And yeah, I like that.
Oh, wow, nice. That was a nice shot. Yeah, nice. Okay.
Padme will advance sensors because I can, and I'm stuck with that upgrade. And 1 bank.
Okay.
And she's
Makes
focus.
sense.
Yep. So all you.
That's gonna hurt. Okay, so I got to do the 4 first. So I guess the question is, can I, if I did a 2?
You probably did
No,
the
I'm
2
gonna
bank, yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I set it for 1, so I'm just trying to decide if I want to do a 2 or not.
Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna do the 1 and move, and that brings me there. No, yeah, he's out of Anakin's arc, which is good, but he doesn't have a shot anyway because of his disarm token. So I'm tempted to. Well, I think it's better for me to target lock. And plus, you don't have bullseye with Padme.
Right.
So you still have 3 attack dice though with that range 1 bonus.
Right.
Decisions.
I'm always trying to make them difficult when I have to.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and burn Anakin with a target and hope for the best.
Yeah.
So that would be like it's either a barrel roll to the side to try and get out of range 1, or stay where I'm at. And now I have a focus barrel roll. Nah.
Yeah,
Right.
you focus Lincoln into a red barrel.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right thing to do.
Right. But... Yeah, I mean, again, this is all dependent, however you were gonna do with Whisper here. But my guess is I blocked Whisper.
You probably did.
Yeah. Which was my plan.
I'm gonna move my
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So with Rear-Admiral there, it's a 2 hard turn. I was gonna go. Was that the right way? Pretty
sure. Did you mean the other way?
Yeah, I want to go to the left.
Oh yeah, we'll flip it. Yeah, just go and change it real quick.
Well, is that? I'm pretty sure that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
so
okay.
It just
well,
bumps.
That was it. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So no action for you.
And no action, right? And now Whisper is going to bump probably because that was a 1. So it's just Bump City over here.
Yeah.
All right. So move and
doesn't even move.
Yeah, he didn't even. So he doesn't get he has his evade, but he doesn't have an action or anything.
Right. Yep.
Okay, so that was a terrible round for me because now I guess Rear-Admiral can shoot out the back still.
Yeah, he can. He can shoot. He won't have any mods, but it's gonna be a range 1 into Padme. So
yeah,
better than nothing.
Right. All right. So fun stuff. So I guess we'll do the 5s first. So Rear-Admiral is gonna do what? Attack dice at Padme?
Yep. So 4.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep, and she'll get
Come on, luck. Okay, so only 1 crit, unfortunately. So you got that in the bag. You got it. Nice.
Hey, there we go.
2 evades. Nice job. Nice.
Save them for the good bad shot.
Yes.
You got the range 2 there. Actually, you know what? Hit that firing arc. You might be hitting Anakin there weirdly. Oh, okay, never mind. So
no. So it's a range 1 on the arc then.
Yeah, yeah, it is. Wow, that is tight. Yes, yeah, because we're not diagonal. Okay, yeah.
All right, so it's 4 dice, but no mods or anything like that.
Right.
Come on, Whisper, do something here. Wow, 2 hits and 2
Whew.
crits. I'll take.
All right, and I get 1, and you get to juke it for free. I'm not
Which
gonna
I'm
let you
good.
juke it.
Take that.
Yeah. All right, and then I'll
So
take. That was 2 crits there.
2
So first
crits.
crit.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fuel leak, so this is the fun one. So now I take the second crit, which is a direct hit, and so direct hit will resolve, and then fuel leak will dissolve. So I have 2 hull left on him.
2. Okay, so what does fuel leak do?
Okay, so fuel leak is after you suffer a critical damage,
Okay.
suffer 1 regular damage.
Okay.
You gave so I pulled that first. Then you
Okay.
gave me direct hit. So then I resolve direct hit. So these are the direct hit ones, and then this
Okay.
is the one for fuel leak, and then it flips.
Okay, gotcha.
So
Okay,
that's
sorry, I
why.
was.
Yeah. Oh, you're good. Yeah. So you did
Okay.
8 damage, or 6 damage.
That wasn't too bad, I guess.
No,
Good job,
no,
Whisper.
that's a good
Uh,
block. No, yes, okay.
So that means your 4s get to go.
My 4s, yes.
Anakin has disarm, but Padme can shoot either
Yeah, she's
Ved
gonna
at range 1.
she's gonna shoot Ved at
I
range
figured.
1. Yeah, so it'll be 3v3 here.
Yep. Okay.
2.
2, nice. Okay. Give me at least 1 here.
Hey! Oh, they're counting it as a
What?
focus. Oh!
That's fine. It's all good.
Okay.
That's cool. So I don't have any way to so it's just 1 damage then. That's
Yeah.
a 1 face down card on Ved then, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So where is the damage? It's over here. Okay.
Yep.
So Ved is there.
That's
Okay.
silly.
Nice.
That's really funny.
That's like a 1% chance to land that way, right?
Okay. I mean, I picked
course.
it up and dropped it, and it like fell. So I feel better that it like fell on focus. If it would have fell on evade, I'd been like, I think it's evade. It should have been evade.
Right.
But
It's all good. It's all good.
All right.
Okay. So that means that my Ved is going to shoot Anakin. I'm guessing that's range 1.
yeah, it is for sure. So you get 4 again.
4 dice. Not that target lock. Let's see what happens here.
No, you can only modify the one. Well, you only got only one to modify. So there you go. So
right. So I'm just gonna re-roll the focus here.
Yep.
With advanced targeting, and it's 4. So 3 hits and a crit.
Yep.
And then 1 turns into a crit because of advanced targeting computer.
So 2 here. There we go. And spend that evade for 2.
2 crits.
Yeah, and I don't think you have bullseye, but
no crack shot. No,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Okay, so 2 crits. That's a shield and a crit, and he's dead.
Oh, he only has. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they only have 3 hull. So,
oh wow, they're squishy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, very squishy. That's why you like try to get that free evade as much as possible. So, unlock him, and there we go.
Cool.
Okay, and that was my evade. Okay,
Target lock,
Whisper's.
I'll get rid of that.
Yep. All right, and then we'll do the range 1 back into Whisper from. I'll get that arc out. Range 1 back from the arc into Whisper. So
Whisper, gotcha. I get 2 defense.
Yep, and I get 4.
Nice. Yeah, Whisper's gonna get in trouble here.
Hey, hit crit. I can't complain.
Hit crit. Okay, nice.
Statistical.
That's good. 2 evade. I'll take it. I'll take it. Okay. That's fine with me. I'm gonna go ahead and spend my evade to turn that into a cloak.
Yep.
All right, so we're gonna do that. And all right. I think.
Yeah, back to dials.
Yeah. Ugh. I need a Xanax or something. All right, let's do. Well, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's that order of operations crap at the Atachian Skull, trying to figure out who's going to move first. Okay. Let's do this. All right. So you're going to do that. And didn't think of that. Almost done, I swear.
Oh, you're good. I'm still thinking.
Because I keep forgetting you move first, so you have blocking ability. So I'm trying to figure out where you're going. And yeah, okay.
Oh,
All right,
that
you know what?
doesn't really matter. Okay.
That's okay. So
Oh.
then is that the right way? All right, almost done.
No rush here.
Yeah. Okay, and then that. Let's do. Okay, I think. I think I'm good. I think.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna decloak to the left.
Mm-hmm.
And that's gonna go. I think we're gonna go back. All right, and that deletes that, and I get an evade.
Yep.
Okay.
All right. My 104. There we go. He bumps there and
Oof.
it's stress. I mean, it was. So if you don't do it, then it helps. If you
Right.
do it, then it helps. You know, or like it's not like a big deal for him.
Right.
He's on last legs anyways. Padme will focus with advanced sensors, and
Okay.
then too hard. And
Okay.
oddly enough, that's a better angle than what I originally wanted. So
That's good.
works.
That's
Yeah.
really good.
All you.
Okay, so my 4 goes first. I'm going to be bumping into Padme. I'm just going to do one slight turn to the.
Yeah.
Trying to get a beat on the arc there.
Right.
But,
Right.
okay. So there's that. And now I think it would behoove me. I don't think it matters with Whisper now. But I'm going to just move the Admiral. It's a 2 hard to the left.
Yeah.
And I will take a reinforce. I'm not damaged, but Padme has a shot on Whisper and a shot on the Rear-Admiral. He's got a lot of shields though, and you've got I've got to take out your arc. How many hits does your arc
think
have
I have a
left?
shot. Oh, the arc only has 2 hull left.
Right.
I don't. I might be clipping Rack. It's close. It is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. I got him.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
looks like you do. I'm tempted to just take a target lock and try to, or just a focus to try and. I don't
Well,
like
if I
doing that.
have you in arc, you can only change 1.
Right. Well, the
Padme.
focus is going to be for offense to try and knock out the arc before you shoot into my back there.
Right.
So I think I'm going to take a focus with Rear-Admiral for the purposes. Oh wait, that's right. Because of that, I guess I can target lock then.
Right.
And that way I can switch more than one.
Yeah, you
So,
can always if you get 4 eyeballs, then you're stuck only re-rolling 1. That's the annoying thing of Padme.
Oh really? So
yeah.
so you can't even modify that.
Yeah, it's you
Okay.
whatever you get in your dice results, you can only modify 1 eyeball with if you're in Padme's front arc.
That is a very annoying ability, like you said.
Right. It's part of the
Okay,
reason why I'm taking this jank list out of all the other jank lists, because like my other one, because you get 2. My other one was a rebel one with Miranda that had she was 101 points, and it's like every upgrade slot's taken, and it's not even like because you can only move 1, so I'm screwed. So if I lose Miranda, game over. I have no chance of coming back.
And Whisper is just gonna bump into there. I was gonna do a one hard turn, but that was that. That evade is still nice though.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, helpful.
So the only things I can do is I think start with. I'm gonna start with. It doesn't matter, does it?
Well, you gotta start with Rack. Or you can because Whisper has no shot because he's bumping into 100.
Right, so I have to start with Rear. Yeah, right. Okay, so I guess that's 4 dice at range 1.
Right.
I have a target lock.
The only thing we have to check then is Padme. Does Padme have you in her arc? Which, I can't even tell from that. Let me.
You have to do that.
No. So yeah, no Rack in arc. So you can change it whatever you want.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure this arc's
it's millimeters is what it is.
Oh, he did.
I'm gonna. Yeah, you roll 1 dice, right?
Yeah. So there's nothing he can do about it. He dies.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's just.
I'm gonna roll that die.
Go ahead, roll it. Yeah. Blank. So that's just 3 hits then.
Yep.
All right. So.
All right.
So target lock goes away.
Then it's Padme range 2 into Whisper.
Nice.
So that'll be 2v2.
Okay.
And I'll spend it for 2.
Nice. All right, 2 evade. Let's see. Come on, Whisper. All right, so I take 1 shield.
Right.
On that.
Yeah, you just take that 1.
All right, so Whisper's down. All right, and Whisper. Yeah, no one else has a shot, so I think that's that. I'm going to spend my evade to get a cloak. And I guess now we move stuff.
Right.
All right, well. That. And you. Wish I knew where you were going.
When that make things better?
Yeah, I would. I guess this is where sense would come in at some point.
Yeah, during the system phase, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Tough decision because you could be doing that. Well,
Excuse me. Ooh.
no, you're fine. I don't know what your dial is, but I have to assume that you've got.
Take a look at Anakin's.
Oh, am I allowed to? I don't know if it's legal.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. So if you need to take a look at someone's dial and stuff, obviously you can't take the one that like I flipped, but let me see. Can I don't know how to.
I can spawn a ship.
Yeah, that's one way. Yeah, I mean, it's on Yasby. If you like just hover over the ship and stuff, if you have that link still open, it's on there, too. So yeah, dials. It's like I just from a competitive mindset, it is completely allowed to ask. Can I look at the dial?
Oh really? You're allowed to do that?
Oh yeah. It's public. It's open knowledge. Some guys bring full on charts and stuff to take a look and see the dial. Yeah, I mean it's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, I just go like, yeah, I want to see your dial just to double check something.
Right. Okay. All right. Now I know that you have. Okay. So that's possible.
Yeah, the only K turns are the 3 talents that these things have.
Right. That's what I was looking. I was just checking to see if you had the ability to do it. But what you do is okay. So I'm gonna do that, and fine. Okay. I think I'm good. Are you?
I'm good.
Setting. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and decloak to the left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go back into there, and then I get an evade.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I will, because I'm up since it's some. I will advance sensors, a boost 1 forward.
Okay.
If I can click it, because it's not letting. There we go. There we go. And then I will do the town roll.
Okay. Cool.
And we'll pick all the way back.
Nice. That's a nice one.
Thank you. It's the only trick I got left up my sleeve for this game.
All it takes is one ship, and sometimes the more cooks you have in the kitchen, the worse your flying gets.
I would feel better if I had Padme versus like 1 hull rack, 1 hull vet, and a 1 hull whisperer. It's
right.
The chances of me winning this game are slim pickings to none at this point. But I mean,
I don't know about that. You're good. So mine is, I was thinking that you're going to Talon roll the other way to get out of there, but so I went something like that.
Honestly, the whole time I was like, I really just hope I get you to go to the wrong way. That was the whole thought.
I think what I'm going to do is now I can either target lock now, or I can barrel roll out of maybe get to range 3 from here, possibly. I don't know. I think, what I'm going to do is I might do that barrel roll focus.
Make it red, yeah.
So that would be just make sure boards are reversed. Like I have to turn the camera around so I'm picking the right one.
Yeah, I do the same thing. Because I got good. I got better at how to communicate this. Is always like with in Vassal. It's to the right of the ship. You know what I mean? So like obviously I know what you mean. You want to get away from Padme. So like sometimes I would even say barrel away from Padme. So then it's like to the right of the ship, and like in Vassal you type everything out so that everyone it's logged. And so that's why it's like like I knew what you meant. If you would have gone the other way by accident, I'd been like, I know what you meant the other way too. So,
Hmm.
yeah, it's the game's friendly. Like not even
Yeah.
just our game, but like I still believe that with the community of X-wing in out and about too. It's so friendly out there. Um,
Hmm.
very few times do I have a bad play experience with some people being just ridiculous.
Right. I'm glad that people are nice about it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. Now, so here's the thing. If I link a focus right now, that gives me the inability to do a target lock on you next turn. I could, but I don't know if I'd have arc.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a tough call. I think defense here. So I'm gonna go ahead and link a red focus.
Sounds good.
You still might shoot into the decimator anyway,
Yeah.
but I just want to take, the decimator has more hull right now than Ved does.
Right. My closest target to death is Ved, and the fact that it's like, oh, maybe there's a chance. That's it's like I'm hoping I can put a direct hit into you somehow at this
Right.
point.
So it's just a one slight turn to the left.
Yeah.
So it's just that.
Not much. Yeah. You've flown rack great this game.
No, it's 75% of that is luck. I didn't think I'd be going that far up, honestly. Again, I think this boils down to not being familiar with the depth perception that this program has. You know what I mean?
Like, oh yeah. You get your eye. You gotta get your tabletop eyes. Your tabletop.
Right.
Yeah, TTS eyes. Yeah.
So you don't have bullseye arc on me. So that means I can take a target lock on you without
it's
you
not
being able
bullseye.
to
Padme.
Oh, is it just forward arc? Oh, it's just
arc. Yeah, if you're in her
front
arc. Yeah, you're just stuck on. It's not bad for rack. You just reinforce. But I mean, still, target lock's not a bad option still because you can re-roll your blanks.
Right.
Yeah.
I think reinforce might be the safer option, just to be on the, just to be conservative.
It's what he does though. That's his best option.
That's his thing. All right, so I'm going to take a rear reinforce, and then Whisper is going to do a one hard.
Ah, poo! I thought I'd get you.
And then I'll just take a focus.
Yeah. Light her up.
Okay, so I guess we'll do Rear-Admiral first. I think that is 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's range 2. All right, so that would be 3 attack dice to your however many you get.
I get 2.
2 or 2? Okay.
Just 2, yeah.
All right, so 1, 2, 3 with the reinforce. I got 1 crit, not.
There's a chance.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow,
well,
2 evades. Nice. So Whisper is gonna do range 1. Face.
Yep. 4v2.
Come on, Whisper, do something here. All right, I'll spend my focus token to turn the focus into a hit.
Yep. And it's 2 shields.
Okay, so 2 shields on Padme.
She's still alive.
Nice.
All right, so my 4, I only got rack, so that barrel worked out really nicely. So
it did.
Then we'll do the range 2 back in the rack. So 2v0, but
0.
Reinforce.
Yeah.
So
right.
I gotta get 1 to do something.
Nice.
Hey,
2. Nice. Okay, so I have that to 1, but I have to take a face-up crit.
Yep.
Okay, so where's my crit deck? Over here. Yep. So we're gonna flip that, and that is Hull Breach. Before you would suffer 1 or more hit damage. Suffer. My gosh, that's that one where everything's a
crit.
Wow. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. So so Rear-Admiral takes a hull. I have 12 left, and then that was the Hull Breach. I may want to repair that as soon as possible.
Yeah, you do that. That's that's why that Minister Tau is nice here, because like
I can repair it, then reinforce with a red. Right, a red reinforce.
Right, and and then you're no real pain there.
Right. Besides the stress, I'm down a stress token. I'm not worried. Okay, so that focus. Oh, you have. Okay, you shot. My guy doesn't have a shot. Okay,
Right.
so I'm gonna go ahead and float, and that gets rid of these tokens here. And reinforce goes away. Focus goes away. Okay. And all right, now I got to think about what I'm doing.
Ooh, joined our chat. Hey, Drew.
What's up, guys?
Hey, how's it going?
It's going. You guys still TTSing?
Yeah. You want to join the server? You can actually come and watch the game, or we both actually have it up on stream, I think.
Yeah, I'm on Twitch. I guess he has Twitch too.
Yeah,
You
I'm
have
doing
Twitch?
Twitch also.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
yeah. I'm the one that sent you the list. I was talking with Adelie.
Oh, Idle. Yeah. Sorry,
Idle.
I know I owe you a game. I got your list and I set it up. I just didn't. Yeah, it's been a busy couple of days. Sorry.
You're all good.
All right. So
Drew, it's not been going well for me.
it's beginner's luck, is what it is.
Nah, you
Well,
know, don't undercredit yourself. You've flown very well.
I mean, Jack and I went 1-1, so
Oh yeah, you guys have both been playing on TTS. What have you been thinking of it?
I prefer it over.
Well, that's good. I mean, that's the whole point of me doing these like last couple weeks here, trying to like show you guys this stuff, is just because of the fact that here's other ways to play this game, especially at this time. Hopefully you guys can this can keep you excited about the game, more than anything. So Mr. Opinionated, Ryan is just gonna say whatever he wants, but don't take it to heart, of course. Just play what you want. You know what, Drew? If I can invite you to a group chat, a different Discord, and Vince, if you want to too. There's like it's a league. They're just doing like your best 4 games till April 5th right now of Hyperspace on Tabletop Simulator, and there's a good number of people on there, and it's easy to find a game.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm not finding.
Oh.
I'll send you a link to my. I'll put it in.
There you go.
In Discord, the chat there. That's the Twitch channel, but.
No,
then,
I got the Twitch.
Okay.
I'm following both of you guys.
Okay.
No, I'm just not seeing it in the actual.
Oh, so they just updated the mod, so they take us off the servers, I think. There was another hotfix that just came out.
I update. Yeah, and I just update.
Yeah. So it's so until we actually like leave this game and come back, no, I don't think anyone else can join us. Which is a shame, because Drew, before, because if you could see this red dice and green dice thing is amazing. You gotta get it. It's so nice to use this. In my personal opinion, I'm enjoying it because there's some good ways to cheat with doing it this way, which is a darn shame.
I mean, I wouldn't say that live on.
Oh, I don't care, but no, because I've played enough on Tabletop Simulator to like I used to play Destiny all the time, and it was unbelievable. Like you'd see the die come up, and then all of a sudden people are really good at like, just and it's I
They're
can't
good at
remember.
manipulating the roll.
Yeah, completely manipulating, or you can get it to spin in place and like just circle itself, and then you're fine. It's kind of like ugh. Yeah, it was one of those things like I don't like you people right now.
Unless you make it mandatory that they have to like move the dice while split, so that you know what I mean.
Yeah, I used to. There's times people would be like, "I'm rolling for you," it's and like some people would actually pull in dice trays or dice towers from other games to make you roll through it. So I mean the mod's gotten better. At least the physics of the 8-sided die has gotten definitely a lot better. Because normally it was just a 6-sided die that had 8 faces, like the way the computer read it. So you got a lot of, you know, like we had our sideway die, you got a lot of that early on in the game. And so it'd be like, oh, that's obviously a crit then. All right, sorry for the tangent. I'm good.
Oh,
by the
no,
way.
no, you're fine. Okay, I'm going to decloak the right.
Okay.
And actually, I got a list. Jack was helping me, tweak this a bit. It's a fun, stupid list, and I want.
Is that the one that you sent me?
No, that's my standard.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
That is
4
my
SS.
go-to everyday list.
It looks cool. I don't play Special Forces all that often, but it looks cool.
Drew pretty much only exclusively plays Special Forces.
It looks
actually, yeah.
It looks like they look like X-wings if they get their 3 dice 2 agility. You know what I mean? They play like X-wings.
So the design space of the game, by the way, is each faction has an X-wing. That's the thought. Like the TIE Advancer is the X-wing for the Rebels, the X1. The Delta 7 with the one title is an X-wing for the Republic. And the SF is the X-wing for First Order, for example. She's gonna get Padme did her 3. She's gonna get that. She's gonna do that, and that's it.
Okay.
There. So
nice. All right. So with Ved here, I'm gonna forego an action and just do the move, like hard turn 2 to that. Now I don't know. I don't think I'm in arc now. Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. So yeah, there's nothing to do with that. What I could have done though, I guess, could I have done a 1 hard turn instead? Or no, with
you
his
could
ability?
switch it to the 1. Yeah, you could have switched it to the 1. And it would have stayed white, and you would have been good. So that I think you would have you would have arc. So why don't you switch it to the 1?
Did I already move it though? Well, I already.
Yeah. So. Well, I don't care. That's why I just hit undo, and we'll do you can type in the description the 1 hard. Yeah.
Okay.
So
it would just be
TL1.
Oh, TL1. Glad you know this, and I. Okay. Oh, there it goes.
See,
okay.
That should.
If you go into Notebook, there should be a list of.
I'm gonna have to find that and write it down.
Is that where it's at?
That's what Jack was saying last.
Where's the Notebook? You talking the thing
on the very top middle, top middle of the screen,
Yeah.
where it says music and options.
Oh my goodness! I never knew this was here. I've been playing Tabletop Simulator for so long, and I never knew any of this.
I didn't know either. That's awesome. I've only played Tabletop Simulator for like a week now. But that's the Notebook. I just grazed by it. I'm like, well, what's the point of this? It's just information. What do I need this for?
That's hilarious. This is crazy. Z redo. Oh my god. I just kind of learned this by just running into things. Hard. Oh man. Well, thank you, Drew. Long extension to Jack too.
You're being all.
Rear-Admiral's gonna go 2 straight. I'm gonna clear that asteroid.
Yeah.
And
you're.
Yes. He's my go-to. I like the Decimator and the Phantom combo, but it's just me.
It's a good combo.
Let me bring you up on full screen. I gotta see what all you.
So for my action, I'm going to repair the hull breach.
Right.
Because that's annoying.
Yeah, and if you want to grab the reinforce now because you can't, we know I'm not moving anything else, so you could always just do, she's at the start of the engagement phase, but we're at this point where it's like you can.
Well, I am gonna reinforce.
Yeah.
So I'll just take it.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you?
Yep.
Whisper without fifth brother.
I know, but fifth brother gunner is 11 points, and I
9.
needed the extra 9. Oh, it's 9.
It's
okay,
9
whatever.
now.
I don't want to. But the thing is, I don't want to throw too many points at Whisper because a lot of people gun for her right out of the game. So, I try to make my Whisper somewhat less points so that put more points into other ships and not put all your eggs in one basket kind of thing.
Yep.
Yeah. No. Very
used to though. I did used to do that.
It's weird seeing a Phantom without
Yeah,
fifth brother.
Without fifth brother, yeah. Or it's like, it's like a Duchess. Duchess without fifth brother. What are you doing? Duchess has no chance of survival without fifth brother.
And I will barrel roll to the left.
Yeah.
With Whisper.
I'm gonna make it tricky. I'm gonna make you work for this kill.
You are.
That's my whole goal now at this point.
All right, back and to the left.
Yeah, that should work nicely.
There, yeah. All right, that works.
All right, murder her. She got 3 hull left.
Well, we'll see. Well, this range 2 shot, I think, is through obstruction. Yeah, it's 1-2. So
and you can only one eyeball again because of Padme's ability, but again, not that much of an impact with rack.
So 3 dice, and then with one focus to something.
Yep.
Here. All right, I'm gonna take the 1 focus to a crit.
There you go.
So crit hit. I'll take it.
And I'll get 3 here because it's
obstructed. Got 3 natties.
Hey, I will have to spend all of it, so I'll spend the focus and the evade to take nothing.
Okay.
So both, and let you fire Whisper for V2.
So all right. Well, no modifications here, unfortunately, but.
Well, you got juke.
Yeah. So hit and crit, plus the juke.
See, I'm never gonna let you use juke all game. All game, you get no use out of your juke. Stunned pilot.
Stunned pilot.
So if I hit a rock, I take a damage.
Okay, so that's game over if you do that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, so Padme's gonna fire that 2v1 into rack back.
Okay.
So
and the obstruction gives me 1. Right. Okay.
Right.
Gotcha.
Hey.
Nice. Okay, so no matter
just
what,
1 damage either way.
1.
Yeah.
Right. So I wasted that evade. Okay, so I get 1 face down. Good thing I repaired my hull breach.
Right.
So take that, and I'm down to 11 hull. 11 hull. Okay. All right, and now Ved. 2.
He should have this shot. Got it. Killer.
Okay. We'll see. I don't have target lock though. That's the thing. I have like on this.
Hey, your best shot this game was no mods. So,
yeah, it's true. 1 hit.
See. There's a chance.
You got this. So 2 evades. Nice job. 2 evades. She's a star. All right, so I will cloak with Whisper.
Yep.
Get rid of my evade there. And reinforce goes away. And okay. All right, I think we're good.
Yep.
So, Vince, let me get your opinion because you're a player. The new Desi pilot that came out in the pack that lets you get 2.
Never seen it. I don't ships. I haven't been. I was laid off back in October. Yeah, we that's all right. 200 employees got laid off due to corporate restructuring.
Oh,
so that was yeah, it's all right. It happened. So so I haven't bought anything new. I don't think since. Now that Aces pack, I'll have to take a look at it and see how good it is.
Yeah, because you get fifth brother and a
fifth brother in the TIE V1.
Which, oh wow.
Yeah, in a TIE V1, which you spend a force and automatic.
That's nice, right?
Yeah, it's a free crit. And the Desi pilot lets you have two reinforcements like 2 or 3 times a game, but you have to rotate it to the opposite.
Interesting.
Well, you can. It's during the end phase. You may spend. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so you may spend 1 charge. You got 3 of them. They're non-recurring. To flip one of your reinforced tokens to the other full arc instead of removing it. So that's really cool. So you can be like, well, they're going to be on both sides of me. Whoop.
or
or you
if
know
they
where they're
didn't
going to
FAQ
be, and then you can focus.
or because they didn't FAQ this, you could actually have 2 on the same reinforced front if they haven't FAQ'd this.
It would
'Cause you can
still net 1
reinforce rear.
damage.
Still, it's unless you follow the rule to reinforce, because then you have to roll, what is it, like 3 hits to kill?
Yeah, so all right, so I would agree with that. If you have so if someone rolls 3 attack dice into you and you have 2 reinforces because you're crazy and they're in the same direction, all right? So then it would be -1 for each of them. 1 would go through. But if they literally roll 1 attack dice and hit you with that 1 attack dice, nothing stops that 1 attack dice going in.
Right, because you can't. It's a minimum, right?
Yeah.
So I guess it's good against like pilots that can hit you with 4 attack dice or 3 attack dice or range 1 shots. But if you're up against someone that can plink you, 1 here, 1 there,
right,
the 2 reinforce would be.
All right, I'm good. I'm good for this. I'm set. I'm ready whenever you are.
Cool. I'm gonna go ahead and decloak to the right. And do that. Delete that. I get an evade token.
Yes, you do. And I will advance sensors.
I figured.
Focus. And 3, and we'll do all the way forward.
Oh, nice.
And stress.
Got your Talon roll going on there.
All right.
Okay.
Your whole list.
Right. Yeah, basically. Okay. So with Ved here is doing a 2 hard. Now, what I may end up doing.
Yeah, you just switch that to that 1.
I can either do a 1. I don't think I would clear it with the 3, honestly. I was trying to get.
I don't think the 3 would give you arc.
No. I'm gonna have to. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do the 1 and hope that simultaneous. He might die, but we'll.
If I can kill 1 ship this game, I will be happy.
So I'm gonna look at the notebook and get the commands.
There you go.
So it's 1. So not barrel, Talon, bank, turn, TL1.
Yep.
Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. That's very handy. TL1, and we'll see if I. Okay.
Yeah, it's a tight left.
Ved's ability lets you increase or decrease your speed by 1.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So pretty much Ved sticks at 2s the whole game, and then just adjust accordingly. And
Why is it that every time I throw Foslo out there, you guys rip?
All right. So Foslo Ved is a I4. In this matchup, Ved was pretty effective because my highest was a 4. As soon as there's a 5 out there, Ved's like, well, I hate this game. He really does. He has just no shot. His whole ability goes out the door. That's why he's built from a 1.0 ship that was really solid. And unfortunately, they decided to kind of kill her. So, I think her name was... Oh, what was her name? Crap, I can't even remember. She was an 8. Or she was an 8 in 1.0, and you could give her Vet Instincts, which made her a 10. And then she was really effective out there, because typically the highest was a 9. So in 1.0. So it was you could put her out there and she'd be pretty good. Juno, thank you. Juno Eclipse, that's it. Yeah. I see how it is.
So Shiranu went forward 1, whatever his name is, and then did a target lock.
Yep.
Pretty sure I'm at range 3.
Stress and kill.
If not, I'll get rid of it.
No, you're good. No, that's range 3. You got range 3 and arc there with him. Yeah. So, your shots.
Okay, so I'll start with, I guess we'll start with the Rear-Admiral there.
Sounds
so that's
good.
just 3 attack dice, and you've got 3 defense.
Yeah, because it's range 3.
Right. And then you don't have arc on me, so I'm going to spend that target lock and reroll 2 of them. So
Yeah,
I
it's the easier way. I know you can
Just-
grab them, but sometimes it has issues.
okay. So should I just do
No,
1, 2?
Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, that works too.
Well, okay, I like that.
There we
so
go.
hit crit hit then.
All right, you need 1. Hey, good game.
Good game, dude. That
Good
was
game, man.
awesome.
Yeah,
That was really good.
great.
That's a nice list there. I underestimated the Republic. Like I have never flown a Republic list yet, and
They're
with all
really
of the
good.
maneuvering you're able to do, I'm kind of a shot.
Yeah. No,
You know?
Republic are really good. No, yeah, like, that's why. Again, this is this is still. I think I'm still sticking with this jank tank list for me for the tournament. But yeah, typically you're gonna see Obi Rick out there, and basically Obi Rick in these arcs, because these guys, when they're at full health, they're just big blockers, and they try to focus as much as possible, and they take a while to kill. So, yeah, they're really solid. It's a good faction, but I'm waiting for the storm of separatists to finally stop winning.
Now, is that the Separatists? Is that the spam of the droids,
Yeah.
the vultures, or are they actually using like the infiltrator?
Oh no, they're just sticking. Well, there's some guys win with the like they'll use Dooku, because Dooku's really good. The Australian System Open was won by XY. He's a really good player. I met him, and he won with Dooku and 6 other droids. Now, but here's the one thing about when you fly Separatists right now, and in hyperspace I don't even think you can use the infiltrator, but no, I think you can, but I don't think you get Dooku or something like that. Either way, the biggest thing about them is, when you play competitively, like in TTT, you can see like you're leading by 145, or whatever. Well, if we were playing to 75 minutes and stuff, the strategy essentially for droids is let them only kill 1 or 2 droids. I maybe kill 1 ship, I win. And the game always goes to time, and it's kind of like, to me, it's a frustrating play, because it's like, well, all I do is not engage. Now, good players still win. Duncan Howard, he's a very good player. He won a System Open, but he did bring the droids. He ended the final game. He won straight out, right? But there's games where you just take it to time, and you win by literally just going to time. So it's one of those things. It's like a downside of X-Wing in a competitive space, at least.
Right, because the whole reason why you're there is so that you can dogfight each other, and then for the entire match, like you're playing this cat and mouse game just so you can run out time. Like that defeats the purpose of a dogfight.
Right. Yeah. So
style game.
so they'll they'll literally just go 1, 1, 1, 1. Oh, hey, look, a strategy for a while was they all start on, like, you have like 6 droids here. They all start right here in the middle, and then they K-turn at the very beginning. And then they go 1 straight, and then they're back to where they were. They hadn't moved for a whole, for 2 rounds.
Right.
And you've kind of like, well, what am I supposed to do? Fly right into 6 ships?
Right.
And
doesn't.
Yeah.
How long does it take for them to come up with that dial in the first place? They sit there and go, I wonder what.
Right.
Let's waste 15 minutes planning this move of 1 straight. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, there's got to be some way to combat that.
Well, the best way to combat it would be to get rid of time. That would be the easiest. I so wholeheartedly believe 9 out of 10 times droid swarm lists don't win if there's no time, because they have 3 haul, 2 agility, they die. They just die a lot. The other thing is you take away emphasis on MOV in the game, but those are discussions for a whole other trouble. Don't
start the timer until shots are fired.
You know what? They tried to do at Worlds this past year. They did a whole event where it was a chess clock, and the clock was chaotic. I didn't get to play in it because I was playing in a different event that time, but it was like the rules were like instead of it just being during the planning phase, you have a clock and the game's like a half hour long, and it only activates as soon as the end phase happens, like both players, and it goes down. Like, you know, they could have just done that, and then like you finish turning in your moves, you hit the button, your clock stops. You know, you could do something like that. They did it like every action you had to like trigger it back and forth. No one liked it. It was very complicated.
It sounds like it.
Yeah. It's just instead of keeping it simple, you know, if you're going to introduce a crazy dynamic like that, you keep it simple instead.
Right.
Yeah. You boys want to back out so that way people.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Good game, Duke.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Great. It was awesome to finally get to play. It's been fun watching you guys you play. So it's good to get a game in. We'll have to do this again some other time.
Absolutely.
Sweet.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to back out. I'm actually going to get out. Did you save these objects? Maybe you can even give them to Drew if you wanted to too, if you guys are going to get back in. I got to get ready for work tomorrow now. So.
Well, I do. Yeah, it's 11 o'clock. I'm going to take a break and check on my ferrets. I've got 5 ferrets that I have to.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and a German Shepherd that probably needs to go out.
Okay.
So,
all right. Hey, I'll talk to you guys later.
All right. Thanks.
See ya.
Take care. See ya.